watchers. You know the drill. Timestamps in the description. All the reviews. We're doing more free coaching, having a good time, and I hope that you enjoy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, if you stuck around, you're different. You're built different if you're gonna watch this intro. I'm assuming now that we're doing the VOD channel, most VOD people like, I mean, they would watch the brief intro and they would skip to the review they wanted, or they would just skip to the review they wanted. But if you're still here, you're a different fucking breed because the intro is not interesting. I'm also very hungry. Why is my most recent? Whatever. It's early. It's like an hour, 2 hours out. As far as the most recent video is not doing well, I feel like that's one of my strongest thumbnails and titles. I mean, it's like lower elo, but lower elo videos have done fine, so you have no say. Hopefully it picks up later. I'll be very surprised if that's the flop and my fucking thumbnail of the 2 goddamn bags that looks like an AI made it and took me fucking 2 hours does better. I will scream. But, you know, good problems, I suppose. Anyway, putting my chat up. How's it going, Rain? Welcome, welcome. What do I need to do to prep for stream? I need... Oh, this isn't updated? Oh, fuck, did it not update? Oh, wait, Rain, can you check? What are the channel points called for you? Because maybe it's just not updated on my end. The picture updated, which is good. Quesadillas indeed. High Docker newborn in the game? Damn, I was gonna spectate him. Wait, I saw Noob just launch. Maybe he hasn't gotten in the game yet. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Star Raffle, got that in order. I was gonna read the High Docker guide before stream, and that shit was like a fucking 20-minute light read, so we'll do that after stream. They're cubes? Fuck. Is the image updated? Save. Okay, I just maybe was a dumbass and didn't click save. Yeah, now they're cop coins. Well, it's updated now. Okay, it should be good now. Yeah, it's supposed to be a goblin's face on a coin, but it's kind of hard to see. But, you know, it's better than cubes. Probably only temporary, but, you know, like it's better than, Lake Cube. I'm really fucking hungry. Okay. Suck. Yeah, it's a pivot to my goblin crypto. That'll be the next, 1 sec, I'm just looking at an account. Oh no, that's a real account for sure. Okay. Sorry, I just saw an account that was slightly sus, so I had to look into it, but it's definitely a real one. Okay. Oh yeah, the bot ping, that's everyone's here. Okay, welcome Swiss, welcome. But yeah, we do got the best goblins. I need to eat at some point. How hungry am I? Hungry but not hungry enough to eat, so I probably grab a sparkling water, then I do a review, and then if I'm still hungry, I eat a cinnamon roll in between the reviews. I think that's my angle. Is this gonna be some kind of rug pull? Oh, you know it is. You know it's gonna be a rug pull, and I'm gonna get fucking filthy rich off of it. Go eat now? Well, I'm not like hungry enough to eat now. Like I can feel I'm getting hungry, but I'm not like, it's not like I need to eat right now. It's like, hey, you're gonna eat within the need to eat within the next like hour or two. Raffles slash. I'm here for it. Yeah. But the goblin's gonna make all the money. Don't worry. I'm gonna make a whole apology video about how he manipulated me. YouTube raffle. Actually, be a really good bit. Just out of nowhere on the YouTube channel, upload an I'm sorry video and talk about the entire time how I got like tricked into a crypto rug pull. And then at the end, reveal I'm just like talking about the goblin. That'd go crazy. And some people would think it was real. Oh, that'd be really funny. Let me get this on screen. Okay, wait, Discord did appear on the screen, but I just updated it pre-stream. Interesting. How's it going, Lootless? Okay, get this aligned. That's all good. So the apology video with some ukulele. Oh, I would hit every fucking reference. I would have my dog. I would like I would. There's someone who lives by me with a Cybertruck, which I know. Let's not even get into that. It is every time I walk by it, it takes the strongest mental fortitude not to go piss on it. But anyway, that's not here or there. I should like get that in the background, like ask them to use their house, get that in the background, get the big sigh, the dog. Oh, that'd be amazing. Okay. What did I join to? Oh no, just nothing. We're just talking about the crypto rug pull that I'm gonna do. Don't forget to do crocodile tears. Oh yeah, don't worry. I would like get some like I don't know, fucking you got cut onions before it. What other references are there to hit? Oh, I'd have to wear a Minions hat for sure to buy one. Pretty fun. Get like all little Easter eggs from every apology video. Midnight and Goblin propaganda. Can you even tell? Can you even tell like the Goblin coin like has a Goblin's face on it, or does it just look weird? I might just make it a flat coin with no Goblin face on it, or like what do we think? Can you tell there's a Goblin's face on it, or does it just look like a fucking swirl of colors, like green and a tiny bit of black? It looks strange. Okay, yeah. I think we just do a normal coin. Could you like here? Let me. I wouldn't dox anything if I stream GIMP, right? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Add window cap, not window composite. Add window capture. What is window capture composite? Okay. GIMP. This name is already in use. Oh, okay, perfect. I guess I already have it. Add window capture, add existing GIMP. Don't dox me, please. Okay, I can't help but notice that it's not working. So that's cool. That's a good start. Okay. Should I do like an S on it? Or like a green S would not be awful. You can see my the images I was working from. We hit like I don't know. We need goblin green actually, so let's no. I want darker than goblin green. We can riff this. Oh, I need to put this below the raffles as well, so it's not blocking the raffle timer. My apologies. Okay. Get this all the way down here. Okay. Not even the right size, but that's not important. And then we get like I can freestyle draw a green S, right? For a true apology, don't forget to have as many monocratic backgrounds as possible. That's true. That's true. I gotta like, I don't know. I'm just thinking of that one guy who like managed to do his apology video for scamming people, like, and he had like a fucking like $200,000 car in the background. He had like a beautiful mansion house which he managed to fully encompass in the background, and then also his car that he clearly bought from like the money he got from scamming people. Okay. I think you need to make the goblin have a bigger black outline. I think it's just too small. I think the size of the canvas is just too small to do a goblin, and I just have to do something like where's my pen tool? I just have to do something like hello? Paintbrush. Oh, is it because I have a selected area? No, oh, it's because I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. Like that. Maybe obviously with a bit more luster. Maybe it is just black for the angle. We took El Clasico. I wanted to put in Gob We Trust, but I don't. It won't fit on this size of canvas. Let's do this. How much time do I have before the raffle ends? 3 minutes. Oh fuck. Okay, I gotta be quick. Where is it? Where is it? I always forget. Image guides. Guide by percent. 66. Perfect. Image guides. Guide by percent. 3.3. And then we'll do like I mean that doesn't look awful, does it? It's probably too small. Hey Phoenix, how's it going? I think the extension is making it bug out for me. Oh, is the shop extension tweaking? I don't think anyone even uses that extension, so if it's causing any glitches, we'll definitely remove it. I was just coerced adding it. There we go. That's not bad. There we go. And like save that. Okay, perfect. That'll be the new goblin coin. Nothing crazy. Probably still temporary art, but it's better than cubes. Export as gobcoin2.png. It's just making stream go blank for me. Really interesting. We could. I mean, I'll remove it right now and we'll see if it fixes it. Because like I said, I literally don't think a single person uses it. So, I doubt it will be missed. Extensions, Deadlock shop, remove Deadlock match history. Oh, they're all removed already. Okay, yeah, I removed shop and then refresh the page and we hope that helps. And then I go to viewer rewards and I go to power ups, gob coins. God damn it, I have to do the image resizer. I can beat the 1 minute, 2 minutes I have, right? Surely. I'm like very, very hungry, but I know I won't, like, I know my body doesn't want to eat, which sucks. I just like, I don't know. I have a fucked up ecosystem in my body with like eyes can't eat in the morning. Where did I save this? Documents? Did I just raw dog it? No. Where did it save? Export. It's saved to emotes, which I was just in, and it was not there. Image. Emotes. There's, oh, gob2 coin. It's just another thumbnail, I see. Okay, download, download, download. And then open 2 file instances and then get my chat back up so I can actually see what you guys are saying. It's still tweaking rep. Oh, that is unfortunate. I wonder why. Would you do rain? Okay. 1 minute left to do this. I can beat the timer, smile. Where's emotes? Images, emotes, and then here I go to downloads. And I find the 3 images that just downloaded and I drag them into emotes. And then I probably should have made a folder. I can put them in here, it won't be that big a deal. And then I take them here to the Twitch page. And I drag them in. Okay, I almost made the timer because I'm clicking save right now. Okay, hopefully that looks better, does it? You can't really see the S, can you? I could do a big G on the coin. That's what we'll do. A self-fulfilling prophecy of infinite Shiv reviews. Okay. So much. I have a small timer. I got wait. Download. Then I come. Maybe I just do this later. But it would be cool to have. It would be that hard to do a big G. Make the brush like 12 pixels and then. No, that looks a lot better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's gonna be more apples after this one. We'll probably do 4 today if I had to guess. Like I have a good amount of stream time in me. It might be 3 if they're long and my voice gets cooked. But I do like to shoot for 4. Okay, there we go. Now file. we'll fix the coin thing after. I just want to get this saved. Goblin coin 3. Okay. Export, and now we come back to Deadlock, and I make sure. I'm actually gonna real quick grab a sparkling water. 30 seconds. Okay, beat the replay download too. I'll watch on my phone. Unfortunate. For some reason, playing Deadlock while watching streams makes me play better. I get it. I mean, it's Look, it depends on the stream, but as long as there's not like conflicting audio, I definitely like I understand that. Take this off screen. What logo are we looking for? The Ritualist logo on screen. I need to shave. Fuck. I've not been getting good sleep recently. I don't have Ritualist downloaded, really. It has been. How have I reviewed like every rank aside from Ritualist in the past like week or since I like got my computer reset? Ritualist. Ritualist.png, download, come here, add new image source. Call a Ritualist. Add new Ritualist, come here. Where do I save it? I save it. Documents, effects, ranks, Ritualist. There we go. Okay. Just make sure it's in the ranks folder. Right, emissary, perfect. And then I think we're golden. Get that up. Start a new. No, wait, start recording. Hit watch replay. Do slash marker. Ritualist Shiv. And then come over here and add a new notes tab. Which I do want to do the thing at some point, like Woohoojin does, where like I can revisit, like see your old notes from reviewing you again. But that's I gotta, for one, I gotta get more locked in with actually taking notes, and then for two, I have to like figure out a program that does that, because I think he had a custom made program. Okay, good start that you're not loaded in. There you are. Okay. And then everything's in order. Everything's clean. Got the logo on screen. Alright, we're ready. But work, please? Yes, okay, thank you, Steam Deck. I really need to get the Steam Deck functioning again, man. But it's so much harder on the setup. Whatever. That's definitely on the next to do. Make a Discord channel and put the notes in there. Well, the issue is like organization. Because like, I mean, I guess that could work. Control F the name. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, honestly, that's not a bad idea. Okay. Anyway. I mean, okay, what will anyway do? We're gonna do Mirage Warden. That's a lot of poke, a lot of spirit poke. Dynamo Shiv, not the greatest lightning stage. We do come more online when we get ults. We probably don't really have kill potential on them until ults come online. Obviously Mirage is gonna get Mystic Regen and basically be unkillable. I would love Restorative Locket into this lane. I feel like Restorative Locket is strong this game in general, into Haze and Warden. But I also just literally buy it every lane I'm into Warden because it provides like infinite value into him. Just having 2 stamina in the back pocket. I don't know how to validate. I don't know how viable it would be to sort it by hero or person. There probably is some like Discord bot I can use to like make threads to like sort that stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I do need to do more research into a program for that though. I like monster rounds first because it's a hard lane. But we're healthy and they aren't really, what I'm looking for, like shoving in wave that fast. Like I mean, that's what 1 minion made it, which obviously us having monster rounds helped us thin that wave. But you normally want to rush monster rounds when they've like immediately crashed 2 like full waves into your tower. Well, this feels more like a game that, not too crazy. Those can max out. Oh, really? So there could be a notes channel and a notes channel discussion. I see. This is, yeah, it's risky. I mean, we could look for a melee. Is he gonna chase? He does chase. You can always melee him. When they mantle up here, it's a very free light melee, and then you just stun him off. You can chain stun him like that. And it's pretty nice. I would look for that when he's chasing. I like the knife to confirm the orb. You don't see a lot of shivs do that anymore. I'm surprised to see it at your elo, but clearly you watch like higher level play. What are we gonna buy now? Extra regen, I would say a little overly defensive. We're pretty healthy. If we want to buy defensive, we can buy Mystic Regen, which is, you know, still a defensive regen, or like regenerative item, but it gives a little more offensive capabilities in the Spirit Power. Which would be nice. Oh, your Dynamo's getting fucked. Oh, yeah, they are diving him. He gets his right instant shot off, right? Oh no, there's... I mean, yeah, we should try to kill this. I would say, okay, the way we approached that fight was weird. I feel like we were looking for the knife going into that fight. Which, for one, if you're looking for a knife going into a fight, the combo should be right-click and then knife. So that way you're just, like, min-maxing your damage. But for two, we should just kind of be like, what's happening in the fight? We go on the fly. Like, we see them in our face, we left-click. And then we shouldn't be, like, backing up to position ourselves for a knife. It should be, like, run at them. If they're in a position for a knife, throw a knife. If they're, like, we could have just used 2-stam to get out of that. Our dash isn't on, like, a crazy cooldown, but it is still a little scary to have it offline. Is that... Yeah, now they're crashing in waves. I mean, now the monster owned spy is putting in a lot of value. I just feel like it was... I mean, again, this is a very defensive lane. Mirage have regen. Okay, Mirage hasn't bought. Warden has Mystic regen. Okay. But it's, I hate Flask Mask. But it maybe came out a little too early. But I also prefer it coming out too early over not at all, because... If you just autopiloted your buy and it's like first in your buy every time, that's pretty bad. But if you like recognize, hey, they're strong laners, we're not, let's rush monster rounds, I respect that. Did give the deny there, we're lucky they didn't take it. I think we want to do the camp. No. Kind of position like we wanted to. I don't know what the fuck just happened behind me. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna... This is a slow play lane. We're positioning ourselves for a lot of poke from Mirage, though. Like, if he's just standing up here, I don't know why people think this is a good angle. Like, you should just be playing back here, hitting wave. You can play by this cart and hit wave. Anywhere where you have cover, this pipe works, like, okay. You just shouldn't be standing in the open and letting him kind of like roll you for that for, I mean, no reason. Did your Dynamo full reset to heal? He must have with his soul count. Extra stam, I assume we're gonna build K-Dash, that's fine. Extra stam does also feel very good into Warden. Yeah, he's dead, we go wave. That's a little too aggressive with the slides. I would hit wave from a bit of distance. Like, you could come to this car and hit it. Going that aggressive is fairly risky. Did Dynamo live? No, he died. Okay. Wait, how did we get this mispositioned? Okay, wait. We just walked up. Yeah, I mean, this is really bad. We cannot walk up like this when our Dynamo's dead and not in lane. We're just, I mean, we're always going to die for this. Because even if Krill is in here, you're just going to take so much. Like, Mirage, if he has NATO online, just NATOs you there. One more Warden Flask, like you're in a bad spot, and you definitely always die for that. We should not be walking up that far when our laner's dead. Do love the immediate PM. Just making a note. Unfortunate on the second knife. Good third knife though. I mean, you clearly have hours on Shiv. What rank is this? Ritualist. I mean, we haven't done a single camp in lane or boxes, but I mean, I guess that's not the primary focus at this elo, but I would say at the minimum, like, I mean, we should, even in like a relatively defensive lane, we should be getting like a box or two, you know? Like, have we even farmed? Where's my fucking keyboard? Have we even farmed these boxes? No, like, well, okay, actually, one of these died, I think, when we dashed, but, like, we haven't really intentionally farmed those boxes, or any of these. Which, like, you know, at this elo, I don't fully expect to see a full, like, you know, this full box route where you come in here and hit these. But, like, oh, he's ulting. But it would still be nice to have, at least be thinking about boxes, even if we aren't, like, fully locked in on the best routes and the best timings. It's that you should at least be, like, starting to think about boxes. Also, what are we saving for? Maybe Mystic Shot? No, it could be Backstabber, too. Item's good on Shiv. Good in general. Yeah, we're just getting funnel healed. We like that. Good movement. This is too aggressive. You're taking a double wave right now. I know you have ult, so you want kill potential, but yeah, you're just tanking. Like, how much do you take from minions there? If we exclusively look at last 30 seconds minions, actually only 60. You managed to dodge a lot of them. But we should not be like pushing up on a double wave, because like even if we kill, we're like actively losing minions and taking tower damage. I don't know. Well, I guess he said it fairly politely. You're walking a line of like tilting your teammates though, which is not a line you want to walk. Like I think calling for a dynamo ult is fine, but like preemptively saying like please dynamo ult is, you definitely have a chance of tilting him. What was I saying before? I already lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, just going in on that Mirage. Like, for one, you don't have that much kill potential on a Mirage with NATO up. But for two, even with the kill potential, double wave crashing your tower is going to take a ton of damage. And you are going to take a lot of damage from minions. And you're probably going to miss souls. It's just like a very, very inoptimal time to fight. I do love double well played spammers. Well, so I would meet them at this point if you haven't. The reason people well played spam is to tilt you. Oh, that's crazy. He gets that steal. Ooh, yeah, a little late on the dash. Spam crouch. Okay, we do spam crouch. We have the game knowledge. We should. Once he. Okay, there's a parryable. I mean, you should live with your dash, right? Oh, bad pathing. Oh, bad dash. Yeah, we're in a terrible spot. We should throw a gambler's parry there. He does double melee, which is a free kill. Also, when we're walking like this, I mean, there's a couple mistakes. First off, I would just walk here and then dash along this wall, and you're basically out. You have to walk like, you know, you could do a melee here and you're out, right? It's pretty safe pathing. Yeah, you'd probably take like 2 bullets. Or if you're pathing this way, you need to wait until you get here to use your dash. Using your dash like this way, you just fucked yourself, because now, you know, he's not in between you and Walker, but you have a much longer path to Walker. He's next to you. It's not good. Your only goal, like your survive con, is just to get behind a Walker leg. Which you do survive unless he uses ult to dive you, and then you should look for TPing. Or you could also grab a zip while he was ulting if you had a timer for it. But that was a little unfortunate pathing. And right click, yeah, I mean you clearly have good Shiv knowledge. Battle Vest. I don't see the vision of Battle Vest at all. I mean, I assume it's Gun Shiv, judging by the Battle Vest buy. We're maxing dash, right? Yeah, okay, it's definitely Gun Shiv. But I don't see the Battle Vest vision. I mean, I guess they do have a decent chunk of gun, but I don't know. I'm not a big Battle Vest believer. Unless you're like rushing Fortitude and then you slot Battle Vest, I see the vision. But it's just so much worse than Enchanter's Emblem, because Enchanter's Emblem gives cooldown reduction, and cooldown reduction is so insanely overpowered. Versus Battle Vest just gives like some damage when you're high health. Yeah, above 65%. Which is not like bad, but also, and the bullet resist, I mean, they do have a decent chunk of bullet damage, but it's a relatively even split damage-wise. Because yeah, Mirage is going to get a bit more spirit, I assume. Not like anything crazy, but a bit more hybridized to make up for Krill's, you know, relatively light damage. I mean, I love seeing us knife a camp on reset. Yeah, I feel like I need to make sure I'm not, my next review I upload is not, like, I need to avoid uploading Shiv reviews, or I'm just going to become a Shiv review channel. Because it's like, by uploading 20 Shiv reviews, I just attract more Shiv players. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like what happened with Lash at the first time I was doing daily uploads, when it was like 90% Lash reviews. DP. Oh wait, I need to turn on your map to get your information. I really wish I could like do that. There's a command to like do that automatically, or I remembered. If you guys could remind me, I'd appreciate it, because I do feel like that's one thing like I just for some reason space. Even though it should be fairly important. We're pushing tower. I mean, this is pretty risky right now. Like if you look at map, I mean they're showing 2. I don't think they've showed more than this. We're pushing tower alone. Like our Dynamo and Wraith are probably like 8 seconds out from us. If anyone jumps us in, like, I mean, the Viper's clearly going to at least come to stall. She can probably 1v1 us. You know, if she has good aim, Vipers do a comical amount of damage. If she has anyone nearby, it's a 2v1. Like at best case scenario, we get like four left clicks on this tower before Viper arrives. Worst case, we die. Which like those are just not odds you want to take. Also, the likelihood of us dying is fairly high. Where is this Viper? There she is. Okay, you got a lot more damage than you should have been allowed to. And she doesn't even try to stop you from hitting tower, and now she's just gonna die. Okay. You should like, I mean, yeah, at that point, you should definitely fight her. If she's going in on you like that, at that HP, will you have Shiv ult and full rage? You do die for it. But it's kind of like, you're chasing this very, like, you kind of made the wrong call both times. Or when she's on top of you, and you're a Shiv with full rage, and she's half HP, press dash, press right click, press knife, press ult, and she just explodes. But once you get out of that, and you know, you've already, like I said, again, I talked about this called like low elo syndrome. I think it's just because people take a long time to rotate over. Like after an objective is done, like 5 people will pull up. That was exactly that. Like after you killed the tower, like 3 people pulled up. And it's just like, we should be more aware of that, and after we don't get that kill on Viper, we should be backing up. I respect the ult. You weren't sure how long Pocket was left in ult, and you just wanted to save them. I respect it. If we knew ult was about to expire, we probably wouldn't have done that, but, you know, it's better safe than sorry. I think for sure. Is it worth parrying this tower? We have wave here. I would not parry that tower. I mean, it's kind of close, but I like the more, because you're not going to you shouldn't be sieging this walker. The more minions that tower kills, the more souls your enemies miss. Which, like, you should not be hitting this walker here, because like, for one, low elo syndrome, you just broke a tower, so there's going to be like 8 of them rotating over. But for 2, you're now pushing this walker, which, you know, they're going to rotate over. Yep, there's Mirage. They let you live. Good movement. I mean, it's, you know, a little sloppy on the right clicks, but I'm glad we have the vision of the tech. Low elo syndrome. It's not that. It's just like well, obviously it happens in lower elos because the players are worse in the game, but it also like, I don't know. I can't think of a better name for it because it's just, it always happens in like, I don't know, below emissary, I'd say, which isn't even actually low elo. It's like average. It's like below average, I suppose. It's not low. Because average is like Ritualist right now, right? Ritualist 3 is average, if I remember correctly. Anyway. First thought. Second thought is like, just in that elo, I think it's because people are just slow to rotate over. But for 1, they don't look at their map until a little too late. And then for 2, they don't know if you can't make it in time, just call it dead and don't go there. Because you're just wasting your time. But then for 3, also people in this elo overstay and it ends up being positive. But like, I can't think of a better term to coin for it. Echo. I mean, you clearly have hours on Shiv. 1 heal band K-Dash. Spirit Lifesteal. I guess we're going a bit of a hybrid build. We're probably building Leech, and that's why we bought Spirit Lifesteal. Did he get his ult cancelled? That is unfortunate, but I guess now they just save their ult, so it's fine. Yeah, good ult on your part. Your Pocket's dead. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm glad we just kind of abandoned him there. We're not gonna save him, we're not gonna kill 2. It's gold. Okay, that's what you should not be farming this. This is a cycle. He's gonna chase. Like, if he's ulting on you there, he's gonna have sunk cost and chase. Maybe he didn't see you. That's crazy. He doesn't chase that. You should be contesting a turn though. Yeah, you are. I was gonna say, don't get distracted by the haze. We're pushing too aggressively. Ooh, I mean, we don't really need, we could have meleeed him there, but we also don't really need to push this Talon. Like, this is so risky. We're chasing, again, same thing I was talking about, 2 chasing 2. Best case, like, best case is a good fight, which obviously you're trying to get Earn off of them, and Talon isn't healthy. But like, this is not, why did she sleep you also, not the Geist? But anyway, this is not what you want to be looking for. I would have just hid by Earn and hope that they ran into us and then just meleeed it off. It's like, it's fairly unlikely chasing here you're actually going to get Earn, and on top of that you're chasing into Fog of War. Wow, Krill just gives her a swap. You still die for it, but that Krill gave you a chance by walking at your guys there. You just press ult, 1 for 1, perfect. Oh, that sucks. That is so unfortunate. Thank you for the follow, Rocket League. Welcome. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wait, did they fix the glitch? Wait, that's the first time I've done that and not replay glitched. Yeah, now they just get earned. Unfortunate. And, yeah, got little cold fronts. We just push this wave. Opening rounds in Decay. I mean, Decay came out a little late. I would say, like, especially in a Warden, and you like, they have Warden Krill. Decay Rush feels really strong, but especially like laning into Warden, having Decay feels so amazing. You just like press it on him every time he presses ult, and then his ult does like 5 times less for him. It feels very nice. Damn, I've gotten really like my general macro focus when coaching has gone down a tiny bit. I need to tune that up. Noticed that recently. I don't like this boost. You have 2 dead. I mean, they're only showing, maybe they showed 4 on map, but they're still not showing that many on map. It's not, yeah, you do back off. I think that's correct call. Yeah, talent is there, but it's kind of just a waste of a boost. I like seeing their lotto. Give an even game soon. Unfortunately, we missed that. I'd be careful walking like this. You are weak side right now. They also just farmed the camp in front of you, so you're walking into someone unless you two just path around each other. Oh no, there he is. But I'd be careful walking like that. Also, when we're walking up like there, we should be looking at our minimap and we should see he farms the camp. But you're like Ritualist, obviously it's not. I'm not expecting you to be like watching your minimap for camp swapping. But in general, whenever you're not like actively fighting, you should be looking at your minimap. Like if you're just rotating across the map, you should at least be glancing at your minimap pretty consistently, because there's no reason for you not to be. Dash, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just simple farming. But also, if you're going this hybrid build, like, and you want like whatever battle vest type item, just go Enchanter's Emblem, because it gives you the same value and CDR. But and on top of that, you're into a Warden Mirage lane, which, you know, Spirit Resist feels very nice into. I would definitely prio that over Bullet Vest in general. Yeah, it's gone. We probably gotta grab the movement buff. A little more awareness would be nice towards buff timers, but it's fine. This is risky. They could all just come back on you and kill you. Yeah, there's Viper. We have no slowing hex, so she just evaporates us. Maybe we kill her. A little too much kiting. She was pretty close to ult threshold. When you hit that third knife, you just right click ult her. You probably trade with your bloodletting, but there's no reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't do the glitch. It did the glitch, I think. Did it? Yeah, it did the glitch. But there's no, like, you're not really gonna kite around there, and you're just giving her a lot of line. Also, we shouldn't be flaming our dino at all. For one, we're, you know, 2 and 6, he's 0 and 4. But for 2, it's just never beneficial to blame your teammates. Because this game is like 100% winnable, but the second you like start shit talking the dynamo, the chances of you winning this game have just gone down by like a full 10%. It was like, I don't know, 35% chance you win this game, and now it's 25. Because you're basically just, I mean, maybe he's a dynamo player, he might have an iron mental, but the chance of you collapsing his mental and making him play worse is pretty infinite. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. He should be skillable. He does. I would dash vertically. Like, I would just double jump, dash up here, or like try to dash on top of a building. Because Krill can chase you and ult you fairly easily. He doesn't have any teammates nearby, so he doesn't, but it is risky. There's Krill. Krill and Haze ult, your team has no CC. Yeah. To get the kill though, and then we find Haze, right? She's not out, right? Okay, she is out, unfortunate. And we get her bag. That's good. I mean, it's even. You have a lot of health advantages across the board, though. And you got, damn, that was close. You got the movement tech for sure. Yeah, I mean, your micro seems strong. Your Shiv hours are clearly strong. It is just your, like, generalized macro that's keeping you down. Also, mental if you're flaming the dynamo. It's it's like, don't get me wrong. Whenever I'm playing in stack or whatever, like, I am flaming to the people in the Discord call. But, like, I'm not unmuting and, like, talking shit to this guy, because whenever you talk shit to a teammate, it's just, like, it only, hinders you. But, you know, also, no one's immune to tilts. Like, I totally get shit talking him to, like, your friends or whatever. Like, that's what I do. Let me make more notes. Okay. Need to get more locked in with making notes. I always phase it. So I gotta redevelop the muscle memory. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I mean, also, because it's not even like, I mean, obviously there's like, oh, make the community positive, whatever. But it's not even about that. Like, from a purely I like the return power bar. From a purely, like, preservation, why can I not say that word? Like, just for yourself, like a purely selfish perspective, it's better for you not to actively flame your teammates to their face, at least until the game, like, your patron is being killed, because they will just make them play worse. Like, there has never been a time in the history of a MOBA where a player has, like, gotten flamed. They might perform well that game, but them getting flamed has never made them make less mistakes. There's never been a time where you, like, actively attacking someone's mental has made them make less mistakes. Yeah, that too. That is a fate we'd also like to avoid. Let's see. Little, yeah, it's a little aggressive on the wave. And we're close to Walker, but it is a little risky. We're gonna buy. Yeah, we're definitely specking more spirit, and we're not buying, we're just resetting. We should look for this camp to our left. We should jump off and try to hit this camp. Just like min-max our rage. Oh wait, no, the warden's trolling, okay. This is a fine fight. You have 3. It's unlikely that they have more than 3 here. Well, they're showing 2. Yes, I like this fight. Fairly likely a neutral fight, but it's not, 9 times out of 10, it's not worse than a neutral fight. Damn, unfortunate we don't get out of that. Did Warden live? Okay, that's unfortunate. I mean, I do like the fight. It sucks it went negative. Dynamo had a good ult, but I guess your pocket was just running away from that fight, which is unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I respect the vision. It really sucks if your pocket was on the warden when that dynamo ulted, you probably win the fight. But alas, they backed off. I go for the mid. I mean, if your team's calling the mid steal, you should not be going. Oh, you're actually defending Walker. Never mind, that's fine. Never mind, didn't see Walker was alive. This is fine. You just hope that they save it. Or steal it, rather. She splits Walker, too. That's very good. Very good for the Elo, too, that she's splitting Walker while they're on mid. How will she route? Yeah, she's routing out safe, too. Oh, no, she's not. Is she? She is not. She just teleported into their team. Sorry, I'm watching the Wraith. Why did she just teleport into 6 of them? Okay. Yeah, you know, why is she calling? Okay, I wish I could mute people on replay. This motherfucker's annoying me. Anyway. Okay, interesting. We should be ready to defend our walkers, because with Rejuve and 1 player advantage, they're definitely going to start sieging. They'll probably take a second, it'll probably take like 10 seconds to buy, and then I expect to see them splitting both our mid and side lane walker. We need to be ready for that. Their dynamo kick build? What the fuck? Never mind, this guy. Never mind, I understand why you're flaming this guy. I take it back. I take it back, you're free to flame that guy. I was gonna say, we should send someone with high wave clear to be like the solo defender. Because, yeah, they do just kind of do that. You get 1, though. You just back off. Never mind, you died a haze. I mean, I respect the vision. I think one of the only ways you live is by, like, kiting. Because you don't have cover for a long time, your dash isn't up for 4. I would look for like a wall jump and getting up here and just stalling. Stall for our team, stall for our dash to be online, and then you have more options. If she chases, you could always try to double back to TP or something. But just running in a straight line away, it's pretty likely you're gonna be, you know, exploded. Also, what build is this? I feel like most of the shows I've been reviewing have been using similar builds, because they all buy return fire like 25 minutes in the game, which is not bad, but it always feels like it comes out a little late. Let's see. Oh wow, can evaporated. I mean, they knock patron. Our only goal right now is to live. If we die, it's really bad because we're just staggering respawns even more. Our Fern dying there is very, very bad. Why? Why? Okay. There's no way your pocket's gonna be allowed to do this, right? You just can't die though. Like literally, your only goal right now is like, okay, I guess your sub goal is to stack rage, but your primary goal is not to die. Like you can look for a little risky for a rage, sure, but you just do not want to die because you're staggering respawns. Like your dynamo dying there is really, really bad. They doesn't look like they're staying to end though, which is good for you. Okay, now they're gonna stay to end because yeah, they're gonna kill all of you. Yeah. Your Wraith dies for no reason, and then yeah, he dies. Well, we should not have chased out of there. They were resetting too. I love this Wraith, man. Type of player who will never ever identify that she was the problem that game and will always blame her team. Like, this flaming is obviously toxic, but I don't mind as much because it doesn't, like, actively hurt your... Oh, okay, obviously you shouldn't do that, but also it's not, like, actively hurting your own chances from, like, a coaching perspective, or your own chances of winning the game from a coaching perspective. Although, well, actually that's not true. Blaming your team and blaming your team, which, again, he did buy Express Shot on a Kick Dynamo build, but it's never... it's never beneficial to you in general because also you're just kind of you're not going to analyze your own mistakes as much. Tilting in general is like always blaming something you can't control because you're blaming your teammates, which you just can't control, and it really stops you from focusing on your own improvement and what you could have done better that game. Yep, that's true as well, Swiss. Not unlikely you play with them the next queue. Okay. As far as your notes, I would say in the early, it was you played the early fine. You bought well, you bought defensive, you played safe. Just there was like there was that one time where your dynamo died and you pushed up too far, and there were a couple times you just weren't really respecting where your dynamo was. Just a little more awareness of where your teammate is, and making sure when your teammate isn't there, not to overcommit. And then next, obviously the tilt stuff, you know, don't. It's never beneficial to flame, and even tilting in general. Because like when you're tilting, you're also playing worse, like you said, seeing red in the laning stage or after laning stage, like that is, you know, that is a direct sign of tilt, and you can just do some basic mental resets, like when you die, just go to the bathroom and splash your face with cold water. That's the most standard one. Everyone has their own thing. For me, I just roll my ring for a while. But like just some kind of mental reset to try to stop yourself from tilting. And then also in that line, if you didn't mute your like the enemy Krill and Wraith that or Haze that game, and you didn't mute your Wraith that game, you definitely should, because you know you should always mute well played spammers. They don't tilt you more, and you should always mute your teammates who are fucking brain dead. For you know, lack of an eloquent way to put it. Yeah, I think those are the biggest things. Like, honestly, you did play well, and you cleared hours on Shiv. Like, you were catching waves. Your team never really had a team fight that game. Like, I can't think. You did have that kind of skirmish around mid, but it started as a 3v3, and then it was like a second 3v3 after the first 3 of you died. Like, your team never really had a full-on team fight, so calling more for, like, something as simple as just, like, running Urn would be great there. Like, hey, we're losing because we're not getting a true team fight. Let's take Urn, call for our entire team to come to this Urn, and let's have an actual team fight, you know? Especially with Dynamo ult. Dynamo ult is, like, one of, if not the most valuable team fight ults in the game. Only really arguable that Lashes is more valuable, or, like, not more valuable, but, like, comparable, and he wasn't in that game or on their team, so he definitely had a better team fight position. Especially when Warden ult was down. I think that was their biggest team ult, right? Let me see. Yeah, their biggest team fight ult was Warden ult. So like the second this thing's down, you guys have such a better team fight. Yeah, you guys have great team fight. Especially when you have your ult max, like you guys are in a golden spot. Anyway, I would say more playing around your comp too, with being a little more team fight focused. Anyway, we will start the next raffle. Let me just add another one note. Okay, and then like, okay, do that, and then let me go to raffles / raffle 5 minutes, title YouTube raffle, false, and then, okay, new, oh yes, stop the recording, I should outro, whatever. New raffle is up, there we go, at Gambler. Perfect. One problem is this game was not everyone spoke the same language. I play on the Brazilian server, and the Brazilians share the server with the entirety of South America. Okay. Those never speaking Spanish, I see. I mean pings. Like I don't, like I said, I didn't turn on comms until I hit Phantom when I was doing my climb. You don't, if you just use your ping system, if like especially you're saying this is like a commonality that a lot of your games you're getting multi-language, like multiple languages spoken, just use your ping system. Pings are OP. Use the retreat ping, use the going in ping, you know, ping someone you want. Okay, like pings are good. It doesn't take, like, what are my pings I've found? Like all you really need is like retreat, help, and I don't have going inbound actually because I normally say it now. But all you really need is like retreat bounds, and like I don't know, thanks for tilted wood. Yes and no are nice to have, of course. And then help is nice. I also have in my keybinds, I have going to shop bound. I just put going to shop right next to my shop key, so I'll just click it every time I go to, like, I'm going to shop. I'll press both of them at the same time. So it just lets my laning, like my laner, know that I'm not available in lane. Oh, I do have going inbound. It's just on 7. I forgot. Okay. Good job is also required keybind, but only use it if you like the play. I mean, I just feel like I say yes if they make a call I like. Did you really not use columns? I tried it, but no one followed or paid attention. I'm Alchemist. Maybe it's a low elo thing. I mean, okay, it's not like, it's not good. Like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, it's not, if you have the mental fortitude to communicate to teammates in a lower elo, you should do that. It is better objectively. But I came from, I put like thousands of hours into League, so coming into this game, I knew this is gonna be a lot of like FPS players, and I just, like, I don't have the strongest mental. I feel like I have a decent mental. I don't have the strongest mental. I knew like getting flamed by someone who fundamentally didn't understand MOBAs would make me unimaginably tilt. Like getting flamed by someone who just doesn't understand what they're doing, which is kind of what happens on my alt account. But now I just find it funny, because it's like I was playing with, because I'm started only solo queuing on main, and I have an alt account for when I queue in the stack, like in our server. We were queuing and we were getting flamed by like a Ricochet Viper, but like that shit was just funny. But if that happened to me when I was on my climb, I would have been, oh my god, I would have gone like crazy. Yeah, I mean that is why I like a flame in VC or flame in like quite often I'll just like flame someone in stream. Like I won't unmute and talk to, like, say it in game, but I'll flame them to stream if I'm playing on stream. But if you know yourself and you know that some of like like that Wraith, like interacting with that Wraith would have tilted me to all hell and back. Like if you know this shit's gonna tilt you, just like turn off comms until you're at like an elo where people like understand the game. For me, because I like have put a lot of time into hours, or a lot of hours into League, and I was also pretty high ranked in Valorant. Like I knew it was going to be a long, like a higher elo that I'd want to wait to avoid tilting. But it's, and like I had comms fully off. It wasn't like I didn't speak. I had comms fully off. But it's not, if you have the mental fortitude to, for one, just mute the people who are dumb, but for two, just get flamed by someone who's just like, you know, only plays Valorant and does not even understand that in a MOBA hitting objectives is good, then you should have comms on. Also, how's it going? Hi, yeah, we got. The new point symbol is temporary. I want to make it a G or something, but it should be decent. We have the actual emote. Is guys look at 7TV emote? Because it doesn't appear on screen, but the other 7TV emote appears on screen, so I'm not sure. Like I added this shit. That's not the right one. I added this. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I assume it is a 7TV emote. What are we doing? 20 seconds left. We're good. Why did you just do the same emote when I did? Oh no, I took it. I mean, you post. I just downloaded the file and made it an emote. I didn't like cut it out myself. I just used your file. Good advice. My friend has awful mental, so I'll just mute. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, you can just mute the homie. I already made it a 7T emote. Yeah, but it's not appearing. I mean, it's better to have it as an actual. But also, like, if you look on screen, it's not appearing on screen. But also, it's better to have it on I guess an actual emotes. I have dog shit mental. How do I mute myself? Yeah, fair enough. You could unbind the push to talk too. Let me get the raffle download. I have to check one thing. Okay, Ritualist Lash. There we go. Does this game have 20 fucking 2 spectators? Oh, Steam friend match. Is Noob playing? Or is High Docker playing? Oh, it's a Noob's game. Okay. Why does it have 22 fucking spectators though? Damn, who's in this? I guess they all just want to watch Farewell Noob run it down. Why does this have 22 spectators? There's no names in it. Unless maybe I'm just not aware of someone in here, but I doubt 22 people are watching Noob, but he's like the most popular name I can think of in this lobby. Anyway, sorry, random. Yeah, but then all hear me. You gotta chew like really loud cord nuts while you're playing. That's the tech. Okay. Got that. Okay, let me check this. We have downloading. Let me get the Ritualist logo on screen. We just did Ritualist. You know the Ritualist review. Go. Let me get the raffle off of screen. Then I really need to set up. Man, hopefully, I wish it seemed like it was just easy to set up on Linux. Life's so much easier. Or I wish my Windows just didn't blue screen. I wish Windows was made by fucking competent human beings and not like, I don't even know. I can't even think of an insult I can say on Twitch that is something I would stand by saying about them. Everything I can think of, I just will get a TOS for saying. So let me open the sparkling water. I don't know. You might get ASMR. My apologies, or my gratitude, or you're welcome. I guess if you like that. That was the word I was looking for. My mind isn't blanking recently. I think it's because I'm getting so little sleep. Brain dead glue eaters. Yes, that's a more PG way of putting it. Let's see. Lash review. Go over here. Why is your name appearing? Weird. Oh, I guess the names appear first before streamer mode recognizes that we want that. Okay, anyway, start recording. Slash marker. Ritualist. Lash. How's it going, Koala? Welcome. Yeah, fuck Microsoft. It's such a bad company. It's crazy. How do they have the top fucking like OS? How? How? It's so bad. It's so incredibly dog shit. I hope Linux gets better, man. Like, it's I don't know. It just needs more support, and then it'd be like the GOAT. Because honestly, it's not that hard to use now. It just doesn't have the support it needs. It's dog shit when no one wants to put the effort into another OS. I know. It's so sad. It's like it could so easily be dethroned. For fuck's sake. Okay, there we go. Overskipped. Yeah, OS shouldn't need effort. OS shouldn't have a ton of bloatware. OS shouldn't blue screen without telling you, man. We love Windows. Your grandma isn't going to apps get. Yep. Bro, I was doing that shit. I had to update Discord this morning. I was like, sudo app update. Oh, that doesn't work. Go to the file slash like dbkg slash I Discord version. This. It's fun. Yeah, it's also crazy. Okay, anyway, I ain't posting the review, but it's also crazy. Like, it's $100. They try to force fucking paid shit down your throat, and then also they like have so much adware. Like the amount of times I'd hit spacebar and it'd be like some random ad article. Anyway, I mean, first wave was played fine. Paying for Windows is trolling. I mean, I pirated it, yeah, but but that's beside the point. Okay. We're playing fine. We're playing very passive. Yeah, we get a little chunked a bit, so we go for a flog. I mean, this is fine. We should buy, yeah. Nothing like crazy on this wave. We forgot. Okay. Yeah. I'm assuming that was the thing where you go to the shop. You queue. I like that you're queuing auto buy before you go to the shop, but I'm assuming that was the thing where you auto buy before to the shop. You walk to the shop, it makes the noise that you bought something, and yet you check your like items and it's just not there. I think of like an illustrative word for items, like a wallet or something. I mean, this is fine. I wouldn't melee that minion. It's, yeah, like you took a lot of poke for that for no reason. You should farm this camp with your Calico. Is your lane partner right? Yeah, with your Calico. Also, tech for farming this game. I mean, you probably know this. Like, I would just, after we push this wave, I would just position over here, grab up here, and then like jump down. Easy, like quickest way to farm it. Oh, yeah, you should just like pirate Windows. It's extremely easy to pirate. Yeah, let's see. Look at the box route. I mean, these first waves like definitely higher than your elo with like box maxing, and I mean, I guess that's the thing about like probably up to Archon. It's a very mixed bag. We'll get players like this who are clearly like wash a lot of content on the game. Clearly, are, like macro has their like macro fine tuned. They're doing boxes. They're playing safe. They're using flog well, and it's like, oh, this player's very good. And I'm sure we'll get to like, you know, the mid late game and like, okay, like this, you know, they aren't team fighting correctly or whatever. But it's so. That's one thing always interesting about coaching this elos. It's just so mixed. Also, holy shit, this game is a fucking pause fest. QSR rush, yeah, fair enough. Then what's unplug? Just want to make sure you didn't put it on the wrong thing. Obviously now you just do a lot of damage and heal a fuck ton. Yeah, we look a little aggressively. Okay, I'm starting to see an issue, which is like, it feels like we're a little lost in lane. Like, walking back there, we're a little confused. If our Calico goes in, we should at least mirror with some bullets if we don't want to put our body in the way. When is Fish coming back? When is Fish coming back? Why don't I do Fish anymore? Oh, when I can do a game capture on OBS, which either when they update OBS or when I find a plugin that works. Yeah, this is poking them down. Again, like, you're playing well. It's nothing. Your laning stage is pretty strong. I would say the one thing we're lacking is, like, obviously, when you play against a Lash, you always. It's like the same thing. You'll instantly know if you're going to struggle against a Lash or Yamada because the Yamada is right-click spamming, or in the Lash's case, if he's, like, doing rollouts, which you're not really doing rollouts. Like, there's a couple you can do where you, like, grab the zip, come over here, wall bounce off this, and then look for a rollout if they're more aggressive. You can also go up the rope, come all the way up here, come off this side, look for the rollout. Or you can just do the classic, like, camel one, where you just come up here, stand on top of the camel, then you jump out, hit your E on, like, here 2 on, like, this minion, and look for a very aggressive ground strike. Like, we aren't really looking for rollouts right now, which I'm definitely is denying some of our oppressive capabilities as Lash. You are using, I mean, you're also using mantle slides. Like, clearly you are pretty fine-tuned with content in the game. We should buy soon, though. I assume we're not saving for a T3. If we are, that's very troll, so. Yeah. Probably it's pretty close if you're a ground strike rainer, sure not. Surprised that hit, but we'll take the free kill, and then oh, that's really bad, we missed that. You should stand in between Shiv and your Calico. Good kill. I would say one thing that's nice to do, like, especially at this elo where people, you know, like I was saying before, mixed bags, is like I would go in like either on top of my Calico or just in between Shiv and her. For one, you're blocking a couple of bullets, which like it helps, but it's nothing crazy. But for two, and the predominant reason I would do it is because it's fairly likely Shiv is going to realize he's in a negative situation and throw a melee there. I don't trust my teammate to parry his melee, or like even be thinking about the fact that he probably wants to melee. I love stealing boxes here. I trust myself to hit the parry and like be hovering my finger over my parry key, like ready for him to do that. So I would put myself in a position where I'm the one who's going to take the melee, or he's going to hit both of us with the melee so I can parry. Movement thing. Actually, let's look at you fighting first. Are we fine? It's a little close, but we do live. When you two, or not two, yeah, two. Sorry, my rebinds. I need to buy my key standard, so I like to don't think like this. When you two like this, instead of double jumping here, you should wall jump off this wall. Gives you a little more height, and also gives you, you know, an extra stam is pretty crucial. Ground strike the Wraith, yeah. Good flog. Surprised that hit, but we'll take it. Apparently roam from your Fern, but we'll take it. I guess it's minute 7. This fall doesn't feel like it's been as long as it is. Unfortunate. Ooh, very unfortunate. I mean, that's, you know, classic situation of why you never go for a melee to confirm a kill. You did get traded back, but you definitely didn't need to die there. Very unfortunate, but you know, again, classic situation. So let me get the notes up. Ritualist Lash. Okay. Okay, there we go. Got the notes up. Perfect. Caps lock is always on because this computer hates me. I really need to figure out a way to permanent disable caps lock. I have like a way to disable it on launch or like I have to do it manually every time I reboot the system, which needs to be fixed. What's our buy? Stam, charge, spirit. Yeah, I mean our buy seems fine. Great ult. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That hits. They're chasing. I mean, this is a bad chase on their part. Yeah, you do. It's good flog. We should be working on thinning the minions. I mean, I would just focus on hitting wave here. They don't really have that much kill potential on you. Especially with no Wraithel. Like, as long as you're staying in the air and avoiding that Shiv dash, they don't have that much DPS to you. So you're not in that much danger. Especially while they're both, like, relatively unhealthy. My biggest problem with Lash ults, I mean, if you're getting your ult cancel out, there's a couple of reasons. One, you're not high enough. You'll notice, like, a lot of higher elo Lashes, like, especially, like, you know, they're ulting this Wraith. They'll be ulting from the moon. Like, because they know, like, they have, unfortunate, that misses, very unfortunate. They have, he is full rage. Yeah, you need to be backing off. We just rushed our flog and we're gonna die for it. If we held our flog there, we'd probably kill Wraith when she walks back up. She's really, really dumb for walking back at you like that. And if you hadn't used your flog on her TP, you would have been in a good spot. Also, in general, it's a risky fight because you're most likely just going to trade there. Like, even if you burst her, I think Shiv is in a good spot. Okay, I mean, the turning on the team is not great. I got like 220 games with him. I just learned how to ult throw. That ult throw distance skills with Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, yeah. He's... what's the word I'm looking for? It's, yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I had like, there were so many things that it took me like, I didn't learn till like over 1,000 hours in this game that I definitely should have. I think it was like hour 500 I learned that, what was it? It was some stupid shit. That Krill gives them max HP. No. It was it. Yeah, it was that. I also didn't know it's like hour 400 or 300 that Kelvin Nade heals on T2. It was bad. Like I don't know. I just didn't read the characters for like at least 500 hours, which was definitely a mistake. A little over aggressive on this fight. We don't really have any backup, so we're just in a dangerous spot. Not highly unlikely that Paradox is going to have someone to back her up. And it is, we know we're not going to have anyone with us. Yeah, there's Krill. So we're just like actively chasing a even to negative fight. Which is not good because that's pretty much most times it's gonna end in our death, and like extremely rarely it's gonna end in paras. Just making a note. I wish the audio didn't pause when I alt tab to make notes. That really annoys me, but there's no setting. You should never chase. Our Abrams is not near us. I mean, it's a good ult, but oh, he's not even coming. But yeah, we're just 1v2 right now. Like, this is not a good situation. Our Abrams probably should have been coming to that, but also he was so far behind. Like, it was unlikely he was going to make it, even if he came, like, before we died. Also, definitely tilting issues I'm noticing from you. I've checked out mental resets quite a bit, but I would definitely just, we're just running at him. This is, like, a lot of overfighting. I mean, okay, this is a fine time to throw that, like, ground strike, although we need to be backing off now. This is, like, a very bad chase. Especially while Wave's hitting our walker. We should really be locked in on this walker. We're just so, like, zoned in for the kill. Girl doesn't have ults, but it's still so risky. Like, we're chasing alone, too. Like, it's not a good spot. Yeah, you do die for it. Oh, no, I guess not. Yeah, we're out. Oh, we're not out. Oh, you just died for that. Surely Shiv just presses ult. Does he not have it? He does have it. Why did he not just dash ult? Well, whatever. Ground striking right there should have been really bad, then we should have died for it. Going back in here, surely we die for this, right? Surely, good parry. But yeah, there we go. Way too much aggression when we're low HP. I assume it's partially tilt, but also we should just not be going in like that.
Nice work. I see paradox.
Is that a firm request? Wait, are we? Is that a conversation to me? No, I don't have any pending. Okay. Let's see. I mean, yeah, highest point by far. Like, okay, do you always play with this much? Let me alt tab or something. Do you always play with this much, like, fight hungriness, I guess is the word I'm looking for? Or is this just because you're very tilted this game from the early? Oh yeah, not like ground striking from far high up. Yeah, that's true. I haven't really been focused on that. Yeah, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's a good point. We really aren't spending a lot of time like in the sky. A lot of our ground strikes from fairly neutral positions, which is like, my nose is so itchy right now. Which is like, we should learn rollouts. It's the type of shit. God damn it, we should. Okay, this is a good ult. Ground strike on top of them. Yeah, perfect. We should go on Shiv there, not Sinclair. Shiv is much more likely to die. Yeah, Sinclair's just gonna ult you away. Shiv is like, well, there's a couple reasons. First off, Shiv is a very immobile character. He only has his dash for movement. He's gonna dash out, and then all he has is stamina to get out. So you have a much higher chance at staying on top of Shiv versus Sinclair, who, you know, like, he saw can steal your ult. Also, his assistant, which he just placed. He has a rabbit for, like, peel. I mean, he's, like, displaying every reason he's hard to catch. First, and the second reason is just Shiv is lower, and, like, routing, like, just running in a straight line in an open lane. Like, if you just go walk that way, like, try to stall him with your cold front ground strikes, a Bebop. Like, also, if you just ground strike him, Bebop can get a free hook. Like, it's better to chase that guy. We are playing this, like, Overwatch, though, which is not good or a compliment. It's very, very fight hungry. We should pick up Geist. Yeah, we do, but now we die. I mean, it's good we got Geist, but I mean, we're not even bleeding out in farm, which is the crazy part. I mean, we kind of are, but, like, it's not that bad. Our farm is not, I mean, okay, actually, we're 60 minutes, 12k. That's very bad. I guess everyone in this game is just pretty inoptimally farming. Okay. I love the cam. Okay, we should just catch this wave. Like, this is, I mean, textbook just pathing to the next fight when we should be farming the wave with a Bebop. Not a good situation. Also, we have 3 kills. We should run Earn now. Little too early for mid boss. Especially, well, actually, I don't have that much steal potential. Oh, their comp really doesn't have that much mid steal at all, besides for Sinclair and his rabbit. Um. Oh, unfortunately, missed that. Yeah, I mean, I feel this. This jump sucks ass, honestly. I hate this jump. I feel like I 100% feel the those misses. But when we didn't really do anything with those 3 kills. Let me add that. We didn't really do anything with those 3 kills. We should, at the minimum, steal their camps when we have 3 of them dead. Ideally, we should be running Urn, or pushing an objective. Just something to capitalize off the fact that they have 3 dead instead of just kind of waiting for them to respawn. Yeah, we should. You could have hit those boxes while you were sliding. It's min-maxy, but it is just free souls. You are very overeager with your ults. Like, you do kill guys. Did she have ult? She did. We came very aggressively in her face. But you shouldn't. For one, you're using your ult to like your ult is canceling your 2 momentum, so you aren't getting height. It's better to ult from high up because then your follow-up ground strike is higher damage. And then also, in that situation, you should just go in on the Geist, and then when she gets lower, you like ults ground strike as like a finishing move because she can't. Actually, I don't know if she has timing. I'm at the minimum, it's extremely difficult for her to ult you at a ground strike. I don't think it's possible, but I'm not 100%. And then for one, we should, be afraid of a guy, so I'm using our ult to finish her off. But for 2, like that ult doesn't really achieve much. We move her slightly and guarantee a ground strike, but like we're already in a good spot for a ground strike, and we lost about half the height on that ground strike. Be better to if she starts running away, then we go on her and ult and throw her away. Why is he not meleeing you? Okay, I guess this guy doesn't play Sinclair. Not building melee? I mean, I guess I would assume he's not building melee. Good kill. What is it? I mean, I assume it's a replay glitch that your camera's moving so weird. We have 1 dead. Okay, we got Urn. That's good. Didn't even see that run. I was not paying enough attention. We have Walker. I don't know what they're doing. The fact that they have 5 alive and they both have not contested Urn and are not contesting you hitting their Walker is insane. But we'll take it. We should turn on this Wraith. Yeah, you should turn on this fight. If Walker's low enough for you to finish, this is a good ult. If Walker's low enough for you to finish, you can focus on that Walker. Like, you're not finishing that before the whole enemy team pops up. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, it's rough that fight turned sour. We just weren't really ready for it, and for some reason they all came behind us. What the fuck were they doing that they all came behind us? I don't even want to know. Where's Lash? But I mean, I think sieging that Walker is fine while Sinclair is dead. No, I'm getting the fucking glitch. God damn it. Did you steal Rage? Okay, that's good. Oh, wait, no, that's them. Oh, wait, no, they ran Urn. I'm going crazy. Wait, they ran Urn while we had 1 dead. That's why they weren't there. Okay. Well, now I'm so used to the team we are being on the left. It actually bugs me so much. That they, like in replay, it's the team you are. If you're Sapphire, it's on the right and on the top. Anyway. Resetting what I was saying. This is not a great fight. We're a Lash fighting indoors and we don't have any backup. This is not ideal. We do not want... I mean, a Lash never wants to fight indoors. But also, what I was saying before is... So that's why we were sieging Walker, because they were running Urn. Ideally, we can contest that Urn. If we can't, it is good to get Walker. But we should be more ready for them to all come behind us then. Or, like, all come at the same time. It's been a while since Urn was ran. I'll try to look for that IDK. I haven't been noticing to the spam shots. We have 3 dead, but they have Regen respawn, so I'd be careful. We can't really push this Walker yet. Good fallback call. Your team isn't listening, so they're all gonna die. But there's nothing you could do for them, so you just watch. I am glad we leave him to die there. That is the correct call. Well, that's astounding if only one of them dies. Take that, I suppose. We got Majestic Leap. I mean, now we should definitely see us be getting more, like, aerial presence. Okay, level. There's a helicopter flying by. I don't think it picks up on mic, but I'm honestly not sure. The new filters are less, intense, I suppose, for lack of a better word. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we are like very jittery with how we move our mouse. We're also staring at the ground a lot. Like if this isn't a replay glitch and this is just like how you, that's a good ground strike, but like how you move around the map, like it is a little rough. Good kill. Okay.
Let's push yellow. And the lash agrees.
I assume yellow's the only lane with a walker left. You have a 2 kill advantage. That definitely is the play. Oh, they're just looking for a fight. Wait, yeah, this is a great fight. I don't know. They're actively like seeking out a fight while they're down too. This is an amazing fight for us. Wow, do you actually get 100 to 0 in crit ult? I mean, that's a lack of debuff resistance, but that is also crazy. We should not ground strike in there. Yeah, I think we could have lived if we just walked out. Like, if we just throw him down here, and then, like, I don't know, we ground strike here and go down here, we would have a much better chance at living. Also, we should have debuff resistance at this point. I mean that, like, fine-tuning the build. Obviously, all these items are good Lash items. But there should be, I guess debuff remover is probably your best option as far as debuff resistance goes, because they have Wraith ults, you know, Para, fucking Carbine, and Nade, and Silence on our Wall, Bow and Krill ults, Magician Bunny, like all this stuff. I'd also reduce this guy's suck duration, I believe. Although I haven't tested that, I just would guess. It's just like one of the things I need to test, but also, like, because that's how it should work, and that's how I've always assumed it's worked, but now that I'm actually thinking about it, I'm thinking about Deadlock, it's like, well, does it actually work that way? Because, like, you know, what is it? Pocket ult pops Mystic Regen, even though it's not supposed to pop any items. And, like, obviously, on paper, Pocket ult should never pop Mystic Regen, and yet it does. So, like, you never know. Orb is better than Majestic Leap this game as well. Let's see, what's their comp? You dodge Paraswap, you dodge Magician, okay against Geist. I mean, it's good, it is very good against Para. Should careful for Geist swap. She just does not swap. I mean, we'll take that. I mean, clearly you have very, very good game knowledge. Like, rolling, like, when I'm watching you move around the map and when I'm watching you, like, actually in fights, you are much higher. Like, your micro is, like, very good. It's just your tilt and the fact that you're overfighting. Like, if you just tune down how much you're fighting and you know, try to do something to manage the tilt, either doing mental resets or doing, just, you know, not, like, focusing on not tilting, not flaming, that stuff, like, you would definitely be a higher rank. It's pretty much, like, I would say exclusively the thing, well, not exclusively, but exclusively the thing holding you back from, like, Emissary and even Archon is just the fact that you, like, perma-fight. Because you're playing this game like it's Overwatch and not like it's League, which you want to play it like it's a hybrid. You want to play it like it's both a MOBA and a, tactical shooter. Not like third-person FPS. You shouldn't be resetting now. You can knock Patron. You want bridge buff, I think. That's why you're coming here. No, you want to buy. You should knock Patron. It is a waste of time to buy it. You have 4 dead. You need to be with your team ending the game. This is not the ideal. I mean, it's that's true. You're spacing Geist ult as well. I don't think it's that good against Wraith ult, but you are spacing Geist ult for sure. Yeah, you can space Mo, although I don't know. Yeah, we didn't even get a shrine off that. That's pretty bad. I mean, I don't know what your team did there, but also that is, to a capacity, your fault of not being with your team when they were capitalizing off of that advantage. Also, I guess that is also something I'd add to your notes. It's definitely more focused on, like, hey, we killed X amount of people, let's use this advantage. Deadlock extraction shooter would actually go crazy. I can't wait till this game has been like out for long enough where it's like dying and they're like okay guys, it's a Deadlock battle royale. We're making Deadlock a battle royale, guys. That'll revitalize the game. Like, that's what I'm fucking hyping for. Like, those days will be great. Mosh pit mids. Your team gets the kill. I would start making my way to... I mean, I would just grab Urn, honestly. We have Lash ult. They don't have insane team fight ults. I mean, obviously Sinclair ult's good for team fights. Krill ult isn't bad. Well, Krill ult's better for picks. But like, Mo and Para, their comp is very pick based. Well, your comp is pretty team fight based with Lash, Infern, and Abrams. If Hayes bought Ricochet, Hayes as well. She is not. She's more of a pick based character right now. That is also one of the values of Hayes. I don't see people like capitalize off of enough. It's like how malleable she is for your comp. Like this game, I mean, building her as pick is fine, but also like you could just build Ricochet on her and purely go for team fights. No, you're good. You're good, Loot. The VOD will be here, and you have the what am I looking for? You have the VOD on YouTube will be uploaded tonight if you want it as well. So no worries. We're trying to buy Bull Resilience. I mean, what's their comp? I don't think Bull Resilience is very good this game. It is Gun Shiv, but like, I don't really see the vision. For one, Bull Resilience isn't. Well, yeah, Para's going Spirit. What am I talking about? She just has gun items, but obviously her Carbines fails off Spirit. I think Bullet Resilience is pretty bad this game. Also, Bullet Resilience in general isn't that good of an item because armor-piercing rounds exist. But, like, if you want a defensive item, I mean, Spellbreak, it's not Spellbreak. Spirit Resilience would just go very hard this game. Only person it doesn't provide you value into is, really Wraith. Because Shiv, I mean, Shiv is doing gun, but he also is doing a decent chunk Spirit. I think, because Gun Shiv still does a lot Spirit-wise. We're a little too afraid. There's only a few alive. Okay, but yeah, no worries, Lou. You have the VOD will be here and on YouTube, so you can just go back to it. There's quite a few people who just submit like coaching raffles when they're like at work or something, and then they come back to the VOD. There'll be like requirements to be here later, but right now I'm yeah, your haste dice for fun. Don't type to her. It is the right call, I agree. But typing to her serves no benefit. Okay. We should probably be threading melees in between our bullets. What's our DPS? 110, our heavy melee is 200. Yeah, or sorry, it's our light melee is our DPS, which is 109. So mid takes increased damage from melees. I'd be threading melees in between our shots for maximum DPS. Also, it sucks your haze died there. You can't do it now. Yeah, you're realizing. Yeah. Even if Bebop was here, you couldn't do it. Unless he's Gun Bop. No, he's Spirit Bop. He's what? Oh, wait, no, okay. Oh, I saw Abrams build. I was very concerned for a second. Yeah, that is unfortunate. It was low prio, I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is. Low prio is something else. Is low prio just people in low prio, or can normal people get in a low prio lobby? But also, I mean, typing like this has a pretty high likelihood of getting you sent right back to low prio. Be a little too type heavy. Also, we still haven't seen debuff resistance come out, which isn't great. Their comp is so debuff heavy. Something as simple as a debuff remover would feel very strong. Is like, you know, it's I mean, I went over the CC before, but you know, just Krill, Para especially are so, and Magician with his rabbit are so like CC suffocating. You kind of need, even if a team just has Krill, like I find myself buying some kind of debuff resistance because it's so, I mean, it's the only counter to Krill ult. Unfortunately, we don't get that. Bad throw. I think you had more teammates to throw him into. Also, this isn't really a fight. Like, this is just a mosh pit fight. There's no real reason to fight here. It's not like there's an urn or anything. Is your team also? I mean, your team's kind of here. You're only missing one teammate, but it's not. It's such a no reason fight. Like if you want a fight, which obviously you play like you want to fight a lot, I would just grab Urn, force Urn down. Mid call, yeah, that's fine. Micro thing, if you hug the wall more, or if you look more towards the wall when you recast your Majestic Leap, you can then wall bounce off of the, you can then wall bounce off of the wall for a little more movement. Again, should be threading melees between our shots. It's not going to be meleeing, like, okay, I mean, it's fine to be meleeing after, well, ideally, we're just threading melees between our shots because meleeing while you're reloading just slows down the reload, while meleeing between your shots ups your DPS right now because you have such low bullet DPS. I used to be like this, but now when I get flamed, I just scream in the mic, and it usually shuts them up. You should be way. I mean, I respect being the third man to parry, since you were the only one without parry on cooldown. But we were very slow to get in that pit. We should immediately off draw be meleeing or parrying. Okay, screaming the mic is good tech though. I should try that. So is everyone in this lobby in low prio? Yeah, okay, I'm 7 to 13. Okay, yeah. So this is just like the worst of the worst type of game. Like toxicity wise. Okay. Did we? Oh, okay. I will take that. I don't know if that should have worked, so we'll take that. I feel like I haven't seen you use your silence wave that much. It sounds like even that good in anyone in their comp. It's good in a magician. Well, Lash specifically wise, because I mean obviously it's very strong in the guys, but I'm more thinking like obviously if you're against a Dynamo as Lash, you need to buy Silence Wave because you have to Silence Wave as 2 before you do anything. But I do like the Silence Wave buy. We just feel like we aren't using it in tandem with our ability enough. Low prio, yeah, it's just for people who leave, but also that happens. It's also a lot of people who just get fucked by Deadlock because obviously, you know, we've all had games where Valve has just been like, fuck you, we're gonna kick you from this game, and then like time you out for leaving. There's also that. I mean, we can win this fight. You just need to use height. Like, yeah, we should, yeah. You just didn't get enough height. I mean, you got the kill, but like, you're not min-maxing your height. Like, you're immediately ground striking out. You need to let your 2 carry you up and then ground strike. You're canceling your 2s pretty consistently with your either ground strike or ults. And you're not letting them like carry you to the max of your momentum. 2, 3. Okay, we love this glitch smile. Okay. Is this the third review of the day? Second review of the day? Third review of the day? Okay. Should be an ends. Your team has managed to kill them all. We say TY and end. I mean, your movement is good. Like, you clearly understand the fundamentals of movement more than someone at the CeeLo on the normal. I wonder, imagine if you're a Turnus and getting low prio. I can't even imagine that hell of a queue time. But I feel like every fucking Lash build, because Deathy did that shit where he does Flog Max, now every Lash build is Flog Max. You should throw him into pit. I don't like throwing him there. You should throw him into pit. For one, the majority of your team is there. And then for 2, it's just a spot of like a pure mosh pit of damage from your team and your minions. Throwing him away obviously takes them longer to route back to their base, but with like your entire team there, it's going to be much better. Wow, that Wraith was fed. Okay. The last one. Hope. Enjoy. Okay. As far as your notes, I should delete that replay, whatever. The biggest thing is, well, not the biggest thing. The biggest thing is the kill hungriness and the tilt. First off, we, especially in the early game, we're way too hungry for fights and like not over chasing fights, but over like running at him to fight. Way too just like uh I mean mosh pit heavy. Again, we were playing as like it was Overwatch and not like it was a MOBA, which is not good. As you kind of stop doing this as much in the later game, but it was especially prevalent in the early game of you just constantly going to ping pong in between fights. Next, we should never melee to confirm kills. You got killed for it, which is just very unfortunate. That's always a no. Just never melee to confirm a kill unless you're also like 1 HP. And it's like a case of like, if I don't melee, I die. Talked a bit about tilt awareness. If you're getting tilted a lot, find a good mental reset for you. For me, it's ring rolling. A lot of people do cold water in the face. That's like the classic one. Just go to the bathroom, splash cold water in your face. And then lastly, I would say this was another big one. Was actually like use your kill advantages. There were at least 3 times I can think of that game where your team killed 2 to 3 and you just kind of didn't do anything. When you get a lot of kills, at the minimum steal their farm. Ideally, try to yeah, I don't do the like biting my inside of my mouth anymore. That was before I wore rings. At the minimum, try to steal their camps. Ideally, you're running Earn or pushing objective. I mean, I guess ideally you're doing mid, but if it's earlier or if you haven't killed enough of them, then you should be doing Earn or pushing an objective. Anyway, approach on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed and keep it real. I doubt that one will be a YouTube video, but I should sign them all off with YouTube outros just in case. And then, yeah, starting a raffle. I have at least one more in me. I'm starting to feel out of my voice. It's probably just one more. Maybe 2, but I'm starting to feel like in my throat that little like, okay, yeah, you keep talking like this, you're gonna fucking hate yourself. Get caps lock off. And can this not have this shit, man? And then give this here. Drop the new raffle. That's game. Oh, also, if you're still here, like I said, you can check out the whole VOD here or the VOD channel linked in the YouTube page, or if you go to the Discord announcements channel, I just mentioned that we're starting it again. Some point tonight, I will have the VOD up. Probably like a few hours after stream ends. Okay. Get that off screen. Get that on screen. Perfect. Twitch syndrome. Everywhere you are, there's also a chat. I pray, because like I hate like one of my biggest pet peeves is people who just like we'll go to this question first. What do you mean, how does this work? The free coaching or the raffles? If you want to join the raffle, !raffles or !discord, join the Discord, go to the match IDs channel, comment a match ID along with the character you played, and then you go to the raffles channel and you click this little blue box to join the raffle. But as far as like if you're asking like how does coaching work, you toss me a VOD, I look over it, I give you some notes, and then you work on them to ideally improve. Yeah, that's it. I like my biggest pet peeve is people who say chat like in day-to-day conversation. So you notice when I'm streaming, I never say chat because I hate people who like say that in day-to-day conversation. Like oh my god, it mauls me so much. That's like one of my pet peeves. Oh, it's ironic for me to dislike people who are like wanting to be a content creator pilled since but oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much. Bro hates SCA. I don't even know what that is unless you're trying to say SZA. Both because I feel like I'm an emissary player, but I'm somehow an oracle. I mean, I'm happy to review you, but I don't know. I normally like the rank you are normally fits, assuming you're playing like relatively consistently. The rank you are normally fits where you should be. I should have that. Wait, actually, Sin, I'm just gonna make that a command. Yeah, we're going to commands. Isn't this like a thing I can do? / creates creates commands. Isn't this one? I swear this is a thing. CC? Maybe not. I'm just going crazy. I know, well, I know there's a way to do it, but I probably will steal that exact text and make it a command. Although I guess it's on screen. I don't mind doing the show. Am I only getting a lot of wait? And I'm only getting what did you say previously? I know I'm a Bebop player, but I just started playing Shiv and I'm only getting a lot of kills early. Shiv in the medium to late game is hard because rage management gets a lot late game because Shiv management gets rage management gets a lot harder, and then also positioning in fights gets a lot more challenging, and just being shredded if you make one mistake is a lot more likely. Do we need High to help the old man again? Okay, yeah, we do need High to help the old man again, but you don't have to phrase it like that. Like, do we need High to help the young and spry and quite in his prime man? Like that, I think that's how I would put it. But you know, I mean, we see differently on that, I suppose. Is there any other map movement tech you know? Oh yeah, we can do a quick little rundown of the tech I know. Oh wait, I think actually you might have seen it all, Koala, because you showed me the jump up thing. You call yourself washed? Because I am. Well, okay, in this game, I'm so washed. Because I used to be a fucking... Well, okay, top 10 Mirage is like a top, what, 300 player? Like, I used to be a top 300 player, and now I'm like, you know, only in like the top, like, 5% of players. I'm extremely washed. Anyway. What I'm trying to think, you've definitely... The biggest jump I know that I can think of... What do you mean prime? Okay, well, I mean like physical prime, like innate prime. But there's this jump. I mean, I'm sure you've seen this because you've been watching. I've been like doing this stream a ton. You've been watching it. There's that jump for good movement. Normally grab that as if I'm not used to actually doing it on my side. Where is Majestic Leap? There it is. And then trying to think of what other tech I know. There's other ones I know but cannot do. That's the issue. Like there's tech. Where is it? It's here. Like, this is one I know but cannot do of like, what is it? You have to walk at it, jump, melee, slide. And then you like, you kind of do that, although I fucked up my jump. You like do this. And then you wall bounce off this corner and it gets you up there. But I am not good at it. Sure, okay. As you can see, I struggle with that one. I need to practice this more. Well, those, and then yeah, you showed me the other one, the statue boost. I guess I'll show the statue boost real quick before we do the holiday review. It's been a while since I've reviewed a holiday. All right. That's just a situation. Let's see. Was it? It was the owl. I remember you. Fuck. I need to see your clip. I guess it's in clip. So you obviously showed me this one. But for anyone else, there's also one where you slide jump off of this statue, and then you wall jump like here. Can't quite do it consistently. I need to practice it more. Yeah. Anyway. There we go. Just like that. Takes a little practice. You can do it a bit more cleanly so you don't need to do the double jump. But that's the TLDR. Let me get into the holiday review. Downloads, and then go. Where am I going? I need, okay, get docs up. Go Archon Holiday. Go the notes. Get Archon logo on screen. And then get this off screen. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's all. Okay, I was just, I mean, Qual, I just was showing the other jump that you had shown me previously for anyone else, but you obviously know that jump since you're the one who linked the clip of it. Well, I guess a clip of you doing it yourself, but you know, from the tech being from someone else / marker. But I honestly, I mean, I know if you want to talk to someone about movement tech, talk to Joker in the Discord. You can add her. She is like, I think she's one of the like cleanest movement tech players I even know, like period, even like talking about pro players. And she definitely like knows all the tech and shit. So I'd recommend if you want like, I don't know, niche ass movement tech, I'd talk to her. / marker Archon Holiday. Okay. I'm also getting hungry, so that's 30-minute review. Yeah, we should be good. That sip had a distinctly different flavor from all the other zips. Don't want to know why. We're just not going to think about that. Oh, start recording, and then I gotta do / marker Archon Holiday. I'm just saying that so I know which review it is. Everything is golden, it appears. I should turn down. No, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. Like everything's ready. Ideally, this is a good review. I feel like the reviews today weren't anything too crazy. Oh wait, no, this is my third review today. How long am I streaming? Oh yeah, this is not my third review today. Why did I think it was 4 reviews? It was a bit timed. I'll go crazy. We'll probably do another one after this then. Because I do like to hit an average of 4 reviews a stream. Just want to check out what the newest video's doing while we're waiting for this. Pretty, I mean, it's not bad, but subpar for the channel. No, it's okay. It's above par for the channel. I'm honestly surprised though. I feel like that's one of my better thumbnails. And titles. Okay. I need... Wait, let me check. 1 second. Perfect. Okay. We are ready. I actually have to get everything in line. I think the VOD's channel. I also like doing 4 reviews a day because the thumbnail is significantly better for the VOD's channel. Having like 3 in the thumbnail is a little barren. While having 4. Actually, no, having 4 looks nicer. Okay. We'll see. We'll see how my voice is. I can feel. Hopefully, I want to do one more. We'll see how my voice is feeling because I can start to feel the when's a Bebop game? Yeah. Oh yeah, we haven't reviewed a Bebop in a long time, have we? Hey, I love the tech. I love to see that. Love to see that. Well, small thing, you can slide after it. You should slide after it for optimal movement. But I do love to see the tech. It's perfect to practice it there. Again, you don't actually get a benefit from doing it that early, but aside from the practice. But it's always good to practice it. Which is good. That sucks. That minion eats our crack shot. We're definitely a Holiday player. I feel like I can tell by the way we aim that we play a lot of Holiday. You have such like micro flicky aim style. Interesting. I can tell we're gonna be a micro heavy character. Or not character, player. Great barrel. Unfortunately, we don't get the crack shot on the head. I mean, this is a great lane for us because Krill has such a fat head. Like, this is... we're happy to see this. That's correct. I play mostly Holiday. Okay. Yeah, it's like... it's such a... I don't know. It's such a unique aiming style. You could just... It's... I mean, yeah, it's like a ton of micro flicks. It's very interesting. You can tell it's very, like, slow fire headshot oriented. Like, developed on that. You play Valorant before this? I feel like your aim style also elicits the essence of Valorant. Great deny. I don't know why they just gave that to you, but we'll take it. Great headshot too. We should be looking to buy now. Yeah, perfect. We have a timer. We should reset. Mainly played Val. I played Val, mainly CS. I see. Okay, I see. I feel like... I guess I don't play that much CS, but I feel like CS... I mean, I guess your tracking should be good. I feel like CS players elicit better tracking. Valorant players elicit better, like, flick shots. I assume you're not talking to me, Koala, but if you are, I'm not a, did not know the details of CS. We go headshot booster first. My build coaching might be a little lackluster on this VOD as I don't play. I'm not that fine-tuned into the modern Holiday builds, but I mean, obviously headshot booster seems to work pretty well in tandem with our character. I just don't know if it's an immediate rush, although I guess on the other hand, you are into Krill, who has, you know, the, I think, second fattest head in the game, only surpassed by 7. Well, maybe he's fattest and 7 is second, but it's damn close. So it does feel very nice to have headshot booster into this. We love a pause. Okay, wait, what? I just had from a player from one win tell me that, yeah, we love NA. Oh, and you're not even NA, but we love woman that's even NA, but we love pro players in this game. They're all so positive. What I was gonna say is we love this because right now we should be putting our crosshair right on his fat fucking skull and spamming left click. Like, well, fuck. God damn it. I was waiting to pause out and they unpause the second I click, but we should see his skull explode when this pause ends. Oh, you were just on a slight fire rate cooldown, unfortunate, but we were going for it. Which I respect the vision. I like the reload. One thing I would say is, I mean, yeah, that orb does get denied. This is very, your elo, I don't blame you for not. Like, at my elo, I'm not even that fine-tuned with this. But like, the window of knowing if the minions kill before you get that reload off or not is very fine. Because ideally you reload and then you can shoot the orbs, push the wave. But if you can't, you have to hold that one bullet, wait for it to die, shoot the orb, and then reload. It is a very, very fine window. Free Calico. Fuck Calico. She should stay in the grave. Fuck that character. Death to Calico? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Oh, we could free Calico to the fucking pastures of heaven. I'd be down for that. A lot of burn we just took. I feel like Calico's actually not in a bad spot right now. I think she definitely... I feel like fundamentally our character is interesting, but I'm glad they've at least learned, like, an assassin that one-shots the backline should be squishy. That's like a good sign that they reduced her HP. So hopefully they just continue down that line. Just fix the bug? Oh, that's true. That's true. They do need to fix the melee bug. That is very annoying. Go for the barrel. We get a headshot. One thing I'll say is for a holiday main, I feel like your barrel, like your flicks off after your barrels are not quite fine-tuned with their heads, which I would almost prescribe a little practice of that. Just go into the like practice tool and just spam barrels on the practice bot until you like at least 90% of the time hit a headshot off of him, going from different angles. Because like if you're only playing holiday, that's a very impactful and important drill. Also, not having Stam, I don't love. Stam feels good in a Krill, especially like he's about to get his ult. Anything to space feels very, very nice. Rush gets him, that's nice. You do have a very dominant lane. What is he doing? Okay. I guess we just take that free damage. And now he's on cooldowns too, that's really good for us. We probably just lasso him and kill him, right? He has no burrow, he's in a terrible spot. Yeah, great kill. Perfect. I mean, you probably kill him even if he has his burrow online, but it's a guaranteed kill when his burrow's offline. I respect the parry for peel and for your teammate. I would not pop healing right here. I would shove one more wave and then pop healing right. I mean, yeah, your Mirage is shopping now because he said you'll be right back too. You definitely should push one more wave first because you have that window, and then you can go like pop your healing right, do a box route, have a good time. Okay. I miss a lot of barrels. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, again, I'm not the, obviously it's not easy to headshot off barrels. But at the minimum, when you're not like off a bounce pad, you should be pretty consistently hitting those, which isn't that hard to train off of, I don't know, every day for the next like week, just spend 5 minutes in your, like before you queue up, just go into the practice hole for 5, or even during queue. Just do this. Yeah, actually, this is what you should do. Every time you queue, when you're in queue, go to the practice tool and just practice barreling the like training dummy and headshotting him, and it will definitely help you a bit. Oh yeah, we are not respecting Colt at all. It's true. This is, yeah, like this is way too aggressive. I mean, when he's in burrow, he's a little less scary, but this is so dangerous with Krill online. Yeah, your Mirage gets punished for, but we never want to go. I mean, like, there's egoing, and then against Krill with ult, you never want to go into tower range for that exact reason. Fortunately, your Mirage has NATO. But it's, you know, it passes the line from egoing to trolling to go past those stairs. This is too aggressive also. Mirage isn't really in range to trade these bullets with us. He's buying right now too. We're sitting on 2k, yeah. We just kind of ate some damage for no reason. Enchanters feels good into this. I mean, it doesn't feel bad into this lane. It's also a very strong item, so I see it. Fern does do a decent chunk of AP, spirit damage, even though he'll probably build gun. Yeah, he's building gun. Well, I guess it could still be a spirit spec, but I assume it's going to be gun long run because like everyone just builds Fern gun now. Which also, I hope they fix that. Unfortunately, a little mistime. But I hope they fix that because it is so annoying and not at all how Fern should play. They have Holiday Sinclair. Wait. We need 10 new characters next patch. I mean, honestly, okay, the thing about them adding new characters, like, I honestly think because of how Holiday, Sinclair, and Calico came out, I think they should just dump 10 characters, because it can't be worse than that. It can't be worse than that. So fuck it. Just dump them as they are. I don't care if they don't have functioning abilities. It's not going to be worse than the when you added fucking the monsters of, like, all 4 of those monsters to the game. Like, let's fuck shit up. Yeah, we're trying to defend our tower. This is good. Why do I say good like that? I've noticed I say good like that. Like, consistently. I don't, but it's weird. I don't like that I say that. I'm gonna try to avoid saying like that now. Do we melee there to kill? Oh, the enemy team's tilting. Nice. I think we killed with a melee there. I can't, it's not telling me, but, you should never last hit with a melee, because, you know, for one, gamblers, fairly likely the gamblers parry. But for two, like, the only way he ever survives there is if you melee and he parries, so you just should never melee there for that exact reason. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I like, as much as I mauled about, I mean, even what Calico is now, and what they all were when they came to the game, it is how a closed alpha should be. They should just toss shit into the fucking fire and then make it good, like make it balanced, because we are in a closed alpha right now, you know? When the game comes into a beta, or even an open alpha, wait, isn't that actually a pre-alpha? But when the game comes into open alpha or open beta or whatever, then you want to, like, make it a little more fine-tuned. But right now, fucking just throw shit at the wall. Like, I don't think Hero Lab should exist, honestly. I think those characters should just be in the game. Because, like, why the fuck do you have, like, Hero Labs in a fucking pre-alpha? It's a little rough. I think I go with barrel there. Even if I get parried, I should kill there. Oh, you barrel. Did you barrel on top of him? I'm pretty sure the way that interaction works is that the barrel doesn't, like, it just... Like, you just get stunned and the barrel doesn't even explode. I could be incorrect about that, but from the holidays I've coached, I'm pretty sure I've seen holidays get parried off a barrel play and the barrel has not gone off. We need those leaked characters too, because why the fuck not? Sinclair doesn't have a model and he still got added. That's a great point. That's a great point. Although, to be fair, I think the counterpoint to that, yeah, there's the parry. I think the counterpoint to that is, oh. Is he in a ground strike on you? He is. Kill him. Oh no, there's girl ults, damn. I low-key think we could have just killed the Lash if we crack shot at him. Yeah, I mean, I love the vision. That's exactly what I was thinking. Unfortunately, your bounce pad glitched, but your only win, or like survive con, is by bounce padding up here, so I love the vision. But I was gonna say, the counterpoint to that is, like, Calico before she was added had wards. Remember when she was in Hero Labs and had fucking wards, and it was, like, actually awful? So that's the counterpoint, which, like, that would have been miserable to play against. Yeah, I don't think you need to TP to this. Your team's... Okay, they're not. They're really slow. I was gonna say, your Paras should get here around a similar timer to you, but I guess not. Now you get the souls, which is good. Tower defense cat. Oh god, that was... Oh, I'm glad that didn't make the main game. But also, you know, that is the direct counterpoint. Yeah, we killed... Why are we rolling away there? We definitely should have killed that roll. It was really bad. Hayes does not have that much kill potential on us. I guess she does have ult, but, like, we have a bounce pad, so we're not that afraid of her. Testing alpha game has another testing server. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's bad. Like, I would have hated to play against Calico with wards in the main game. I would have hated... I mean, I hate to play against Calico right now. But, like, it is also a fucking pre-alpha, you know. We should, yeah, barrelless wave and then beeline the mosh pit. I like this. I wouldn't put crack shot on cooldown. I'd leg shot the minions. Because it could be pretty... I mean, the fight does take a second. Like, you don't see the guys tiding. Great ult. Wait, you got cubes? I thought the guys got cubes. I mean, yeah. We'll take that. I don't even remember what I was saying. That, like... that just, like, CC'd my brain. Oh, what I was gonna say is we shouldn't put crack shot on cooldown there, because if the fight broke out sooner, having a crack shot on cooldown could have been bad. Or not the fight broke out sooner. If we like got to the fight sooner, it could have been bad. All right, cool. I can tell you're all right. You're in the rotation. You've just made the rotation. That's all I'm saying. Should play for this urn. Is our team running it? Shovel. Oh, I guess Wraith's mirroring you. Yeah, you have to stay here because Wraith's here. I would shove. Well, oh, your para is coming here is really bad. You need a TP to that urn fight now because only one person should be in this lane. It's really bad. Para came over. You get it, but that definitely should have been contested. I guess para wasn't showing on map, but it's still. I mean, they probably should have contested that, and it would have been a negative fight. Also, ideally, it's your Mirage who's sitting on this side, but, you know, that's a little more coordination than I'd expect from Archon. How do I stop / escape a Holiday who just runs me down forever? Like, if she just... but define runs you down forever. Like, her chase... Like, I mean, if she's has a line to chase you for a long time, you're probably mispositioning, right? Obviously, she has insane chase, and the only counter to her chase / ability to run away is really slowing X. But it's because she can't throw bounce pads while she has slowing X. But if she's like, if she has a long time to run you down, that normally indicates like you are mispositioning. You should not be in a position where she can chase you across the map. If you know what I mean. Like you should have a teammate nearby who you can run to, or you should have an objective nearby you're playing by. It's not a good sign if you're doing that, or if you're in that position. I like leaving one alive because it's a hybrid camp and it's on their side. We love that. I mean, getting indoors in. I mean, yes and no. It kind of depends on the situation. I'm a haze. I take. I'm a fan of bridge boosting. Toss a sleep into green to try to save my teammate. She chases me up there, and then down towards the building with the basement. To name an example. Oh, I see. I mean, if she's that fucking insane, I mean, how do you like? I think it's just movement tech at that point. She shouldn't be able to get that much distance on you. This is also very aggressive. Yeah, I'm glad we back out, but like a lot of damage we didn't need to take for over positioning. I mean, it is good that the enemies are extremely tilted. I'd be careful. You're walking back into this with no bounce pads, especially a Lash with ults. Well, he trolls it. That's good. This is an interesting lobby. Guys, we got the fucking perma tilters and the racist pieces of shit. All right, this is it's gonna be an interesting one. I love that you can't mute people in VOD. Smile. Least race to 7. True. Honestly, true. Honestly, true. You should not be pathing here though. You should be pathing to the other walker to defend it. But I think this fight is not good. And a little bit of autopilot for sure. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of spacing out. That's not a good sign. For my like tiredness levels. I don't have a lasso. What is this Krill doing? Okay, we'll take that. Wow, he just got one shot. Lash is looking for ult. No, does he not have it? No, he doesn't have it. Whenever I hear a Lash grapple like that above 3 people, I always think ult, but I guess he was just grappling into the 7 Stormcloud for fun. Yeah, good tower. Yeah, I'll just back off. I'd steal their farm. You have, well, 2 dead at a time now, 3. You have 3 on the side of map. I would call for your team to steal some of these camps. It's just a lot of free farm you can deny from your enemies. Yeah, someone just farmed this. Like, whoever's on their side of the map is probably going to catch this wave. Your team's pushing mid. Someone else is going to need to catch this wave. Like, yeah, your Mirage is farming it. But you probably should be here with him stealing it. Because for 1, he could get jumped. And then for 2, you know, you can just more efficiently farm with 2 people. And you can't see, you could only steal like what 1 camp, which Lotto is a strong steal, but it'd be better to steal more than that. We rush Boundless. I mean, like I said, I'm not that fine-tuned with the Holiday builds, but that doesn't seem like the correct play. I guess our barrels do have, what's their scaling? It's only 1.4. I don't know. 1.1 scaling on crack shots. I don't know. I guess if you're using a real holiday build, I'd trust it, but like I don't think balance in general. I mean, balances is not a bad item this patch, but it's spot less than last patch because it generally is just like it's outclassed by a lot of items. Yeah, good kill. I love that spot. You kill so many people on that spot. It's crazy. I don't know. They just completely forget you can like come behind the walker. Great crack shot. Ooh, that's an unfortunate cancel. I'd chase. I don't know why we're afraid. Honestly, I would just right here, good lasso, but I would put a bounce pad down, go on this Wraith and try to ult her. Like you can pull her into your team fairly easily. You have a bounce pad to play with. You have good movement. Like you could probably catch this guy. She's still trying to spar for some reason. Not gonna lie, I like to make my old builds. They probably won't be the best. Oh, I see, I see. That's unfortunate. I wish I like was more holiday or versed in holiday then. To help you. Like I do think making builds is it's a good way to improve your itemization. But I would say in general, Boundless Rush is not the ideal. Like your build generally doesn't seem bad. Tank Buster Rush, I mean yeah, your holiday. I don't think that's bad either. Instead of I'll go into what I do instead of Boundless after this fight. You should back off this fight. Yeah, there's 5. There's only 2 of us. Good movement. It's insane to me Holiday used to have a stun on her bounce pad. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? It's actually unreal. Anyway. Like random crash out aside, I just remember that like cuz it almost looked like you stunned that Krill off his mantle. But, like that's insane. I was gonna say like I think a more I've not been making notes. Fuck me. Let me make some notes. Building. I don't even remember what I've been saying. Let's see. Obviously, Arcane Surge is like I would definitely buy this on holiday. You already have extra stam. Only 800 souls to upgrade it into Arcane Surge. It gives a fuck ton of value. That item is like, yeah, I mean, so OP and so insanely good, and it makes your barrels bigger. I mean, it's mostly just your barrels you're playing for, but it would feel very strong to have since you're already building extra stam. I never. Oh wait. We gotta give a random credit to the animation. I never noticed how Krill looks when he gets Holiday lassoed. We gotta give some credit to that. Look at Krill. Look at this guy. I wish I could move cam while the game was paused, but like that's actually kind of amazing. I've never seen that. Anyway, what else? What other items are good? I'm glad we go for confirms. Like if you're gonna rush something on holiday, I don't know. I don't feel like you rush a T4. I mean, I feel like you should stack. I don't know. Like rapid recharge, I would honestly rather have. Gives you just such an insane amount of barrels. And then like I feel like you just stack T1s until you can afford Spirit Burn. Or not until you can afford Spirit Burn. Until your barrels do over 400 damage, then you buy Spirit Burn. I think you're saving for Spirit Burn right now, which is not bad. I mean, the second your barrels hit 400 damage, you should buy it. Infinitely Stun Holiday, yep. Yeah, it was... Why? Why did they give her 3 stuns or 3 pieces of CC in her kit? And her third ability was a slow. Why? You're very fine too with the jump. I would say, I mean, you saw her boxes there, which is fine. You weren't, I don't even think you're like prepping to slide, which we definitely should be sliding whenever we do that jump, like when we land. I should try Holiday because I played a lot of Ashe in Overwatch. Yeah, she does. Well, I feel like GT is more. Fuck, I did not play. I did play a decent. I played like how much Overwatch did I play? Sorry, my mind's spiraling. I did not play that much Overwatch, because I wasn't really like playing a ton of games when it was in its prime. I was playing Minecraft Bed Wars when it was in its prime. But Ashe is kind of like GT, right? She just had GT arrow, right? I know her ult was like Bob. Oh no, she did just have Holiday Gun. Yeah, wait, she did just have Holiday Gun, didn't she? Yeah, I guess it's just Holiday is just Ashe, but more like vertical. I'm not really looking at fight micro. My apologies. I should look at more of these fights because I feel like we're fighting a lot. Which obviously this is a good fight because it's 2 people on your side of the map inting. We'll take that kill. We have. Yeah, I think my respawn timers are glitched. They are, so I also agree with mid call's correct. They're probably on what, like 30-second respawn timers right now, so it's perfect. Your 7's coming up too. I would not barrel run. You need to be heading mid immediately. Yes, it's not good. Or not barrel run, box run. You need to be on top of mid right now. Okay, I don't know. Your team took so long to get to mid. That was pretty rough. Yeah, I don't know. Overwatch, I don't know. And like I said, I just didn't play games like online games really when it was in its prime. It's more of a fucking, you know, like play Minecraft Bed Wars. I was in that arc. And then obviously, you know, why would I play it in a modern century? Yeah, at some point we'll do. Because we've always talked about it on Minecraft subserver at some point. I don't think it'd be stream content, but just like a random thing. I don't know. I always get it on Minecraft kick once a year. Anyway. So we gotta beat that game in hardcore. What is your posture? Oh, don't worry about it. My knees are right here. Yeah, this is my knee. I'm in fucking fetal position right now. We fucking hanging out. Let's see. Call this guy Shrimp Knight. I don't know. I guess that is kind of a shrimp posture, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, I mean, we're pushed pretty far above with no teammates nearby. With Rejuve, you should be, like, you know, grouping to push something, but you do kind of need to wait for your teammates. The 2 weeks Alternos MC vibe, yeah, you get it, Koala. Fucking Alternos server has like 2 fucking goddamn gigs of RAM per Malagan. That's the vibe. I found the clip. Okay. Still gonna post it. Okay. Yeah, I'll look when I. But yeah, I mean, if you can see your own blunders, then yeah. But I will check it out either after this raffle or off stream. Oh wait, no, I can't. So actually, I can't. Well, it depends how it's clipped. My Discord is bricked though, where sometimes I just if it's okay, I need to focus on this fight. But this is a good fight because we have Rejuve. Although we are fighting so much. But like, this is a fight we want. We're very lost in the fight, which isn't good. Right, prioritization is a little rough. Let's see. Okay. Man, I fucking hate ads so much. It mauls me so much. Well, I don't know. I always get on a tangent. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. No one on your team hits her. I really wish I could just not have fucking pre-rolls and not have ads. You got the time skip. I guess you can't hear me. We're a little too strafe heavy on that. I mean, I get that you don't want to be shot off, but we, you know, can grab it after like the first jump down. Literally go to comp for team fights. We keep fighting Solo Lash and Dynamo Perma picked on their own. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Wait, oh, your team. That's fun. We love games like that. Okay. Coming to contest this urn. That is the correct play. Okay. No, it's not contest. We're running it. I'm fucking crazy. No matter how I try to shepherd the brain damage, nothing works. Yeah. I mean, that should be the slogan for this game. Okay. It refreshed and it reset. Oh god, I love Twitch. Twitch is such a cool platform, guys. Yeah, they're just dead. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. These are just 2 free kills. I love the silence wave. Unfortunate it doesn't hit the fern. No barrels though. We just stay on this guy. Our Viscus is coming. We don't have. I can't help but notice we don't have rapid recharge, which is pretty rough. You know, Barrel Holiday, rapid recharge. Like even on the what did she say? What did the raid say? I don't even want to know. Well, like even just purely from the recharge time it gives us, it's like it's so nice to have. Like 50% essentially 50% more, well, not more barrels, but, you know, 50% faster recharge on barrels is so, so crazy and high value. Yeah, we're forced to reset because we're low. Our team's dying. Okay. I mean, your Mirage is very successfully rage baiting their Wraith, which is good. Her mental is like fucking broken. We're down 2. Good silence wave. Your only goal right now really is to survive. Since it's a 3v5, oh, it's a 3v6 now, actually. Yeah, your only goal is to survive. It's pretty unlikely you're gonna stop them from knocking Patron. Okay, especially with that Mirage death. You should be more, oh god, your team's just dying for fun. You're playing well, like, this is the correct play, just play near your base. It's like, I could just, it's close. But they could, like, low-key just end here, yeah. If your Mirage and Pocket didn't die for no reason, you'd have a really good team fight, but I guess they just wanted to lose. You played that correctly, though. Play safe, play behind. And just wait for your teammates to respawn. I mean, yeah, great play. You get the krill kill, which is good, but, you know, 7 just presses ult. Oh, this Wraith is so tilted. Anyway. Do any players chat this much? I generally haven't seen people talking this much. Oh, NA is hyper toxic. NA, well, okay. It gets a lot better once you get, like, Oracle, but, like, pre-Oracle? Well, even Oracle's kind of bad. Pre-Phantom, well, okay. In Oracle, people are flaming based, like, they with some game knowledge, but, like, pre-Oracle is just fucking idiots throwing, like, shit at each other who don't really understand, like, they're just like, oh, numbers, this guy has lower kill number than me, he's doing bad, you know? Versus, like, Oracle, they're actually flaming based on, like, builds and shit, but they also don't, they think they understand the game, but they don't really understand the game. So they aren't really landing their hits. And then, like, Phantom, people kind of understand the game and they're a lot more chill. Like, NA earlier elo is so toxic. Probably because, you know, our biggest pro team right now is Hydronation, which is, you know, some of the biggest like tilters in the game. Full stop. So it doesn't set a grid influence. I had a Lash talk mad shit because I paused for my AFK Kelvin. And then he got bodied by said Kelvin. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. People in this also because, like, people in NA are just, NA isn't exactly a MOBA region, right? So people in NA also don't really understand MOBAs, which makes them tilt more. Anyway, as far as your notes, honestly didn't have, like, that many I wrote down, so my apologies on that. But a big one is building. I don't think a Balance Spirit Rush is that great. I would just, like, I think this build is fine. I would just replace Balance with, like, Rapid Recharge, because the fact that we didn't see Rapid Recharge come out here is pretty bad. The 50% reduced cooldown is crazy good. Even just for, like, a camp farming perspective, it just gives you so much more value and utility. And then there's a lot of fights, but, like, I should have been more cognizant of why the fights are happening in the early game, because there's a lot of fights, but in the late game, all the fights had a reason. Like, it was the enemy push too deep, we jump them, we have rejuve, we fight. There was a general bit of ego with, like, in the early game, you pushing too deep towards a krill with ults, or, like, you kind of pushing alone in the mid/late game down a solo wave, then you get krill ulted, or you get caught out. Partially, I think that's just because, you're Holiday, who's very unpunishable, and since you main Holiday, you probably get used to that, like, oh, I'm just, you came near me, well, I'm fucking 50 meters away, unlucky I pressed 2 twice, type of, like, gameplay. But I would be careful about that much ego and that much, like, over positioning. And then, let's see, your KP is fine. Look at lane stats. I mean, you won lane pretty hard. It is unfortunate that you lost game, though. You played the end fight perfectly, just, you know, play safe, don't die. Unfortunately, your teammates just didn't do that. And then, yeah, I think those are your biggest notes, honestly. Like, you played generally fine. I would practice shooting people off barrel. Like, do that in the range. I would you know, clean up the building a little. I like that you make your own builds. Try other holiday builds. Like right now, look at what other holiday, at least look at what other holidays are building, and like try some of those items and see how you feel about them. Especially like again, I don't think Balance Rush is that good. Rapid Recharge would feel great, and then yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Hopefully it's all helpful. You know, like I said, pseudo ban for a week. I need to stop doing air quotes. I started doing that a lot recently. I hate it. Pseudo ban for a week, and then you know work on what I told you, and then you'll be able to join raffles again after that week is up. And I would love to see you again and continue to coach you. But we might have to have some minor requirements on raffles soon because of the supply and demand. I don't mean anything crazy, but just like, you know, you have to have like 30 plus games on the character you're submitting, and like you have to have I don't know, like over a couple hundred hours in the game. Like something like that. Well, maybe not a couple hundred. Nah, actually it can the second one. But just like, you know, something like you have to have, you know, some hours on the character. But yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I think we'll do one more. It's not smart for my voice, but I want to do one more review. Probably will just cook me, but I shouldn't. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I'm doing one more. I definitely should. Slash raffle. God damn it. Slash raffle. 5 mins. How did I fuck this up? This is not an option. Oh, is it 5? Is it not mins plural? It's 5 min. What? What's wrong? 5 mins. Oh wait, no, it's for this. U2 raffle. Hopefully we can get the bot fixed up. I hate having this member section. It's so annoying to fill out, even though it's literally always false because it isn't even a setup command. You need to have 1K plus hours on Deadlock or no coaching. Yeah, that's a lot of it. You have to have been playing Deadlock for 5 years. Exactly. We'll gatekeep hard. I mean, I know Woohoojin had a lot of requirements. Like you had to play like 5 games a week for like the past month, which obviously that's because he's like, you know, hundreds of thousands of subs. We love Split Push Dynamo. Wait, that was like one of the top lobbies too. I saw you in that game when I was in the watch tab. That's crazy. I guess, yeah, we love Gunamo Smile. They added a new player server for abilities and items. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, I need At Gambler. I'll definitely be using my feedback in there to say, you know, fucking remove Lucky Shot and all that. I think it's only visible for E6 players. I see. That's interesting. I like that. Well, that makes sense. Oh, I saw. Okay. I guess it's just general then. I haven't played a game. I actually played a game yesterday. I just ran customs for a while. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, we are, you know, with uploading again. I mean, I feel like I don't know when I'm gonna start implementing things. Probably like 20 entrants. We start like implementing things. I've been trying the mid jump. My momentum keeps carrying me too far to the right. Any tips? Well, let's see. Like, are you like diagonal air dashing, or are you just air dashing to the side? Because you need to make sure. First off, I think I know what you're doing because I fucked it up like this. You need to make sure you're pressing control, diagonal air dashing, and then okay. I'm trying to think. When I double jump, I hold A. After my diagonal jump ends, right as I clear this quarter and I double jump, I start holding A. So it might be you're not holding A. Also, yeah, make sure you're using control to get off zipline. I didn't say that in the clip, which I regret. Wait, am I holding A? Wait, let me do it a couple times. I'm like overthinking it now. Because you diagonal air jump, double jump. Okay, I assume that's what you're doing. Because yeah, you keep holding W. That's the issue. Because right there, I kept holding W and I came over here. The way like momentum works in this game is holding W actually only slows. Well, that's not only slows you down. It's complicated. I don't want to make a generalization because it's like it's more complicated than that. But like when you have a lot of momentum and you're flying through the air, holding W kind of. I mean, I can't say only slows you down. Like there's a lot of context like here where it only slows you down. And if you hold A, you obviously, you know, for one, you get more momentum. Well, actually, do you? Maybe you get more by holding W. Anyway, the point is you hold A. The point is you hold A. Anyway. If it's a source game, then W removes your airstrike momentum. I think it is. I'm not sure, though. Well, because like, I mean, here you have to hold A, because if you hold W and A, you just go like way more vertical. Got it. Thanks. Yeah, of course, of course. We got 2 minutes left. Okay. Just read the 50 page. Yeah, I have seen the movement guide by the community. Shit is. I mean, like I said, I just fucking. When I have any question about movement, I just go to Joker, man. She fucking knows movement. She's what it, like I riff my tech off of. Like we just leave it at that. Like that shit is complicated. I just need a fucking like coach for the coach, and then we're chilling. Man, I read the fucking PhD paper on rocket jumping in TF2. Damn. I mean, but that's how you know it's a good game. Like, if the game can have a PhD paper about its fucking movement or like momentum, I guess that's just kind of every Valve game. But like, that's when you know it's gonna hit. Oh, I need to update. Okay. Steam updates. Yeah, I don't know for my requirements, like what I'll start doing for requirements for thinning raffles down. 100% minimum of like, I don't know, 30 games on the character. I think that's 100% one that's going to be added. Other than that, I don't know. Do you think objectives should have melee resist? Guardian, I think Guardian should, yeah. Because I feel, yeah. I think Shrine, I don't think Shrines should. I feel like meleeing Shrines is fine, but meleeing Guardians does feel too strong. But melee and Guardians feels like fucking, I don't know, when you're just like in its face, you parry it, like triple melee, it feels like it does so much damage in the early. Um, wait, walkers get reduced bullet resist so that you can one shot. Oh, wait, really? Oh, I did not even know it reduces their bullet resist on walkers. I need to play more gun characters. I've literally only, oh, another holiday. I've literally only played, fucking Gun Ivy as my, because I just don't like gun characters, but it makes me like so like I lack in so much knowledge about like gun characters. It's like fucking I don't know. I mean, to be fair, obviously, you know, I'm a coach. My weakest point by far is my micro and like my aim, but it is. Why did I turn the game? That's off. Perfect. Okay. Something. Walkers start with 60, which decays to 30. I see. I see. You only have one heavy melee on Guardian before you start taking damage. I've seen, well, I mean, you can do 2 and not take much damage. I feel like it gives a lot. Because 2 you just take like a second of shots, right? Let me check. I know the Guardians in like the custom, or not custom, in hero testing are kind of weird, but whatever. On the holiday, that was a pretty bad game. Just trying to learn. Yeah. I'd say no worries, no worries. It's good to submit a bad game like that. That is the ideal. Well, not the ideal. There's good. I hate to overgeneralize, but bad games are good for improvement and good to like coach off of. Let's see. One. Okay, yeah, I forgot they made it so you can't parry this fucking Guardian. Which I think means they're experimenting with making Guardians unparryable. Because for some reason it's only the custom Guardian you can't parry. Although maybe it's just to make you be able to practice. No, there's no reason. Okay, also, yeah, sorry, we'll get this view in 1 second. I do want to test this, though. There we go. Wait, is that having no cooldown on? Did I turn that on last time? I don't fucking remember. Maybe it's just scaling off of no cooldown for some reason. I don't remember if I turned that on or not. Okay, 1. Man, why is this shit just not functional? Okay, unlucky. I'll have to test in a normal game. Still downloading. I guess going into a game probably slows it down. Yeah, I mean there's there's more it depends. But yeah, I would say bad games you do learn more stuff from generally. But there are also good games where, you know, there's stuff to learn. Like, but obviously if you're like doing really well, there's less to critique off of. Okay. I need to make like a tips for VODs you submit, like I don't know, either like post in the FAQs channel, the Discord, or it probably couldn't be a video. But I should make something. Speaking of, is today's video picking up? Okay, now it's picking up some traction. Okay, okay. There we go. Now it's above average. I was gonna say, that video didn't get above average with like that fucking thumbnail. It's gonna be so sad. Especially when the fucking, oh god, I hated the video before last with the bags. I was so sad. I got a replay glitch where like the bags didn't appear on the character's waist, so I had to do that shitty thing. Which was very unfortunate. Archon's on screen. That's off screen. Start recording. Hit / marker Archon Holiday. Okay, perfect. I do like the name Garf. I fuck with that. Also, probably because I fuck with really heavy with Garfield, like too heavy with Garfield. But you gotta love Garfield. Okay. Wait, this is not you. Oh yeah, this is you. Why did I think I was spectating Viscous? I need more sleep. I need more sleep. I need more sleep. Okay. Let's lock it. Everything's ready. Recording, markers up. Logo's up. Discord's off screen. I also hope they give Holiday a new gun. That gun looks so bad. New crack shot. Oh, we're a little far from wave. We don't have to be this passive, especially with the Shiv. Like, one thing about Shiv is, like, he's so... his team playing with it matters so much. Because, like, a Shiv has to push up to hit this wave because he has a shotgun. And if you play hyper passive and don't push up with him, you're putting him in a pretty bad spot. But he doesn't have good options because, like, you can see he got chunked for half his HP. His options are push up and actually be able to do damage to wave. And if you don't push up, he gets chunked. Or his options are, you know, play from far away and just, like, shotgun the minions from 30 feet away. And, like, do basically nothing. And then watch wave, like, do 500 damage to your tower. So he doesn't have very good options. Like Holiday's gun look? I don't know, it feels so... Okay, but it's not like a Western gun, you know what I mean? It looks too modern to be, like, to be a cowboy's gun. Like, I want some fucking old-timey six-shooter shit. Also, why does it not have 6 bullets? Come on. Anyway. Yeah, okay, now we're mirroring with more aggression. But definitely that first wave was played a little too passive. Speaking of, I actually need to get notes up. Archon Holiday 2. Okay. Just a little less passivity. I can't wait, or passivity. I can't wait until they add, Real Extra Charge, I like it. Until they add the ability for Deadlock audio to continue while I alt tab. It's such a pet peeve of mine that while I make notes, the audio doesn't come through. Did he hit that sleep? Yeah, our ship's fighting right now. It's not good. We're hitting wave. I mean, obviously we want to hit... Whoa, I don't like that. Yeah, that was... I'm surprised that wasn't denied. That was the worst possible orb spawn. And by hitting that, we're putting in a 33% chance of giving them a free deny, which is just not a chance we want to take. Does the rank that you send... Wait. Does the rank that you send have to be your... Oh, it's better if it's your rank and not the match rank. But some people do the match rank, but it is ideally you put in your rank. That's the ideal. Yeah, monster rounds definitely would feel nice, because also Shiv has so little wave clear when you're in a losing lane, which this lane is starting to fold into. I feel like we're gonna just take a lot of damage to our tower slowly bleeding. I like the cheekiness of that fly, honestly. A little unfortunate we don't get kill, and I mean, we were afraid of Haze, which I understand. Haze sleep could end very poorly for us, and our Shiv wasn't quite ready, so I understand the passivity. Let's see. Making notes. Okay. Yeah, what rank is this Archon? I mean, Archon's like... I feel like at this point you can kind of have like this good of micro and macro. I feel like when I see that, if I saw this like level of micro and emissary, I'd be like, oh, we're in for a fucking treat as far as macro goes. But like honestly, the lower rank, well, not lower ranks, Archon is like I think top 30% of players. But But like these ranks have gotten so much better. Like macro and micro wise. And just in general. There goes the Kobe flask. Unfortunate deny. I mean, yeah, we're just slow playing it. I'm surprised we're allowed to have this much aggression. But I suppose Hayes isn't the strongest laner. And Holiday is. I mean, yeah, I guess you do kind of have a stronger laning because Warden's a strong laner, but so is Holiday. Hayes is a weak laner, and Shiv is like a, I would say, neutral laner. Obviously, when he gets his rage online, he's going to become much, much stronger. Great barrel. I think we need debuff reduction in this game for sure, because if Warden doesn't build slowing hex, he's trolling. Your comp is kind of like slowing hex bait. And obviously he's also laning against, you know, Shiv Holiday, who's slowing hex feels great into. He wants to use... Did he just ult? Oh, you're... Okay. He wants to use his, slowing hex to deny... Like, when he uses his ult, he wants a slowing hex you, so you can't just, like, you know, 2 away. So I would say either something like Restorative Locket, or just have the stamina in the pocket. Again, I always talk about how much I love Restorative Locket into Warden. Or... You know, I mean, I definitely think debuff resistance should come out this game because they're gonna have. I mean, they should at least have a couple slowing X's, and slowing X's can really neuter Holiday. Yeah, exactly. But also, this is Archon, so maybe no one on their team will build slowing X. That item, I feel like that item is. I wouldn't even call it. I don't know. I guess that item slept on, but also it's not at the same time because people know how good it is. They just don't like to build it. What are we buying? Changes Emblem, yeah. I mean, I do a lot of gun in this lane. I mean, Changes Emblem is always a good item. CDR is good. Warden's is going a flask build, so I guess it's not that bad. Yeah, I like it. It's fine. It's good against one of their characters. Decent against, like, sleep and fixation. So not on. I like the buy. CDR is just so strong. Over positions. I mean, I like... Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I would not gravitate towards the last swing there, and gravitate towards getting out of the cage. I assume I mean, to be fair, we are Holiday, so we're probably also going to build Warpstone. This comp is Warpstone feels great against as well with Hazolt, Warden Cage, Lash, and Ivy ult as well. Okay. We buy extra spirits, that feels good. Farm our little boxes. I mean, I like doing a box route. I could box route awareness too. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we just have time to burn. There isn't that much going on. Like it's a slow laning stage. They're playing very respectful, which is, I mean, it's, yeah, I guess Shiv also has max rage now, so it's hard for them to do anything. But they'll probably just wait for Hazel to come back online. Yep. Our ult's almost online, then we can look for something. Do we have Shiv up? I assume he's full rage. Yeah, he is. Like, we're strong right now. If we can get a lasso, it's gonna be very, very good. Save lasso for Warden ult? Warden, I mean, yeah, that's true. Okay. He's only 1 and 2. I don't know why the Lash is tilting. Oh, the Bebop's 0 and 5. Oh, okay. Oh, I see the issue. We're looking for a lasso. I mean, if you get 100 to 0 haze, I think it's fine. Like, they're pushing very aggressively. Unfortunately, oh, yeah, that was way too much to a lasso. We only want to hit the lasso after we confirm that we have the barrel, because now it's a dangerous spot. Oh yeah, especially after the changes where now Warden ult goes on full cooldown if it's cancelled. Would feel very great to have CC for it. And we are the only one in our lane with CC. Okay. Shredding bullets. I mean, yeah, pretty standard Spirit Holiday item. At least from what I've seen. Shoot minions. Yeah, I mean, this is not. You're playing fine. Like, now that you don't have your ult online, though, you just kind of have to play passive for the next minute, which sucks. No, give me 1 second. Okay. God damn it. 1 second. Okay. We back for real this time. Okay. Careful going for a melee there. It's also pretty common. Like, I feel like people who played Holiday before her stun getting removed from her, oh yeah, your shit was fucked. Stun getting removed from her. Does he live? No. From her 2, still like melee after you land fairly often. So I feel like it's pretty predictable to melee there. I'd be very careful meleeing on that haze. Also, if you got parry, you'd 100% died. Yeah, we just evaporate. Cool. Alright. Damn. I wouldn't. Is Haze healthy? Yeah, Haze was healthy. I guess you just boosted back and went in biz. Unfortunate. Surprised we didn't see her at all. I guess she must have routed through your shop side. Yeah. Oof. Alright. We should, I guess. Where's our laner? It's Shiv. He's like across the map. Okay. We shouldn't push this more. We should just farm. Yeah, this is bad to push. I mean, you're never gonna be able to shoot tower there. And I mean, you're Holiday, so you're very unpunishable. I think you might be a little Holiday syndrome. Like, you don't want to be pushing up that aggressively. Also, yeah, I'm glad we don't run Urn because we'll lash. I mean, they have a lot of ults offline. Yeah, actually, I don't mind an Urn run here. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of textbook of what will happen if you overposition like this. Echo. Why are they typing to each other? The Bebop's 0 and 6. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, us getting solo wave is nice here. We just should be making sure to min-max like our camp farming. And making sure to min-max our good old min-max our souls per second while we're in this lane. Yeah. I'm glad we don't try to get out of the cage. I mean, yeah, even if he hooked, we still should have killed because we had like everything on the line. But I'm glad we aren't trying to run out of the cage there and we're just shooting his head. It's like a canonical Lash Bebop issue. Yeah, that's true. Or lane, yeah. That's true, that's true. Okay. What are we gonna buy? Ooh, a lot of money to burn. I gotta look more into holiday builds. Cooldown duration. I mean, I would upgrade one of them. I would definitely upgrade one of them. Probably cooldown. Definitely cooldown. Or at least, because going to shop with 4.8k and walking away, or maybe it wasn't 4.8k math. It was like, what, you were going to shop with like 6k and walking away with 3k is not ideal. Like, if you do want to buy a tier 3, just wait to buy like duration and buy a tier 3 instead. Or just upgrade one of them, like I said. Echo. Let's see. We're very lane locked in Modus lane. No one's like coming to our lane, but we're spending a lot of time in this lane. Unfortunately, it's just, yeah, now they know you're there fishing rook. I just say a little unlucky. You should go into this fight. Your Fern, I mean, it's probably dead, but I mean, it was a 3v3 there. Okay, I see the vision. She's gonna stone form, right? Oh no, she dies. Damn. Alright. Good kill. I'm surprised she gets 100 to 0 there. Your 7 bot refresher? Okay. Alright. This is an interesting one. What was I saying? This. We love that. Yeah, as long as we don't melee, it's perfect. Okay, you were looking for a melee there. Very risky. Like, his only play there is the YOLO parry. Are you meleeing? It's highly risky. You killed the warden. I'd push this. You got picks on the side of the map. You have 3. You should push the... You should push the guardian. No, it's not. Like, Echo Shard 7 is at least playable. Refresher is like... Refresher is the one that brings his ult back up, which is... Well, I guess everything, but it's obviously primarily used for ults. Which is just, you know, interesting. It's going to be, I don't know, man. It's interesting. We'll just put it that way. Interesting for sure. Smile. Maybe Spirit Rend. I mean, I don't know. I saw you guys talking about this while I was AFK. It is pretty hard to get maximum value out of Spirit Rend on Holiday because your fire rate is so slow. I was like, I don't even see anyone build this item in general. Wow, what a hook. I feel like I don't even see anyone, great tether, build this item in general. That's unfortunate. Parry tower. We should always, whenever Lash throws us into a tower, we should always immediately parry. What was I thinking? I was talking about Spirit Rend. It's, I don't know. I don't know the, like, I haven't honestly gone into the hyper specifics of the item, but they're probably, like, I don't really see anyone buy this item. Especially not on a low fire rate character like Holiday. Um, Cube. Wow, he actually fake melees on someone cubed by Viscous. That's crazy. I would say we could cancel parry that, but I would have died there. I feel like the chance of good movement. You could have barrel on him, right? Oh, you had to barrel on line. You definitely could have killed. Unfortunately, we die there. I was gonna say I feel like the chance of someone fake mailing someone who like Viscous himself, you fake melee his cube fairly often, but someone fake mailing someone who was cubed by Viscous is pretty rare. The Bebop would have gotten me.
I see Ivy.
Yeah, you have no. Oh, you do have Voltic. You should have gone on that bounce pad. He could just press ult. Okay, no, I guess you do have Viscous ult. But I would definitely have hit that bounce pad right as the ult is about to expire. Obviously, you don't want to be like running through the air while you're in Holiday ult because it makes it hard for your teammates to shoot you. But also, it is. My throat's feeling really bad right now. It is ideal to extend that duration with the bounce pad.
I see Ivy.
Stamina mastery. Okay. I mean, I'm surprised we're a little late on bringing out Warpstone. Warpstone is pretty strong this game. I would definitely like to see it. Okay. How much time's left on this one? 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Just sneeze. I think I've been having relatively bad allergies recently. I don't know. This year has been like fucking bad allergies. I don't normally get hit by allergies that are that bad. Normally if I'm right now. Like right now you could be hitting a camp or something or boxing or anything to like min-max your souls. I get you are hoping he pushes and you want ult him into Walker. But, like you have time to farm before this. You're ending up wasting a lot of time and like your own souls. Oh, that was very lagged. Echo. Ooh. He's can either use it with Spirit Build for Dagger or Tesla Smile. Wait, I honestly forgot what item we were talking about. That's not your 7, that's their 7. I'm crazy. Bro, God, I talk about this all the time, but please, for the love of God, Valve, just make it so that this team's on, whatever team I'm spectating is on the left, or like make that an option. You're selling my shop to buy. I mean, it is an upgrade, but it's only, I don't know. I guess it is, you know, an upgrade. Yeah, pocket goes to stop. It's not great, your pocket's the one to stop there, since they have a very good team fight ult. I mean, it is a 5v5. Your pocket has TP to get back. Like, I like this fight. Assuming pocket TP's back after they shove that wave. They are. Perfect. A little aggressive on the urn drop. I would drop urn. Well, I guess they expected you immediately to fight. I would drop urn closer to our walker, though, just to be safe that they don't push us back from the fight and grab it. Yeah, it does. Wait, where's urn? Yeah, I like the last one. The tower or walker, perfect. He's probably just gonna refresh our ult again, right? Maybe it's on cooldown. I'm surprised he didn't just refresh our ult above walker. Although I guess he was low and he would have gotten lasered by walker because he was still in range. Yeah, they get walker. Did urn reset? Did they cash urn? I missed urn. They're saying good job, so I think they. No, we won the fight. I don't know. Maybe Ace just split it. No, she didn't. I'm going crazy. Oh, Spirit Run. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, I just haven't really seen him build the item. I used to run it on Viscous a long time ago because of Skinner combos, but then I kind of stopped. Like, I think Soul Shredding Bullets is a good item, and I've seen it on all the holidays. But Spirit Rend, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't give that crazy amount of value on, like, in general, but especially on a low fire rate character. Because, like, the issue with Soul Shredding Bullets, the difference between Soul Shredding Bullets and Spirit Rend is, like, depending on how you're playing, if you're playing, like, you know, Viscous with Skinner combos or, like, Holiday or whatever, it's not that, like, it's pretty easy to just weave a bullet into your combos. Like, making sure you shoot first before you do your full combo. It's a lot harder to weave, like, 4 shots and then like 4 headshots. 5 headshots, actually, because it's for, like, 1 body shot and then 5 headshots into a combo. Like, that's maybe if you're a full spirit team, it's good, but like it's pretty hard to get. I mean, unless unless you have like a CC tool like Wraith or whatever, it's pretty hard to get that like chain headshots. And obviously, Wraith doesn't like Spirit Rend. I was talking in general of like guaranteed headshots with a high fire rate character. Like, let's see. Jump this Ivy. Unfortunate. It's yeah, that's unfortunate. You okay? You do kill. That's good. I'm surprised your gun does so much, but I guess that's just a holiday moment. You got a kill. We should use that. They have every walker alive. We should probably just split. We put like 2 on each lane. One lane's gonna get a walker. That's what I would do here. Like, we need to push this kill and we desperately need to flex. There goes Warden ult. Yeah, I mean, I like this team fight, especially with Warden ult expiring. Like, it's a positive. Well, actually, it's a neutral fight, 4v4, I think. Although I can't quite tell. But like, Cultist is coming out very late. I guess you're buying it for the buff and like a little bit of farm, but it is coming out pretty late if you're gonna buy the item. Okay, we're resetting. I mean, you resetting here is kind of just wasting that kill, and now 2 kills that your team has. You should be with your team either pushing a walker or in the fight. No, you guys kind of squandered the advantage you gained from picking the Ivy. Which, like, if you're playing Holiday, you should know. You should really be focused on using your picks. Okay. The last couple matches ago, even felt really bad about how I looked. I swear I'm not that toxic. Ah, it's all good. It's all good. You were in low prio. Let's see. Where are we headed? I'm free and went through a crazy training arc. Our training arc went crazy. Okay. It's crazy how like minds just rearrange the words. Cause like I feel like every streamer does that, where they just like see a message and rearrange it for like no reason. I mean, I guess I have dyslexia, so it makes sense. But like, it's just I don't think ever. I mean, obviously every streamer isn't dyslexic. So like, why is that a thing? Good dodge. We should just 2 out of her. You can ult it too. I feel like I would just 2 out of her ult though, because you're trying to trade for Walker, but the chance you trading for Walker is not. Oh, you actually get it. That's insane. Oh no, you don't. Okay. I mean, they do have to put 3 on you, so it's good. Like, good job pulling them. Like, if you were a normal character, I would say, like, you should just try to trade for Walker. But because you're a Holiday, if you just press 2 twice, you're gone. Like, they can't chase. You're so hyper mobile with your bounce pads. Like, you do not have to be punished for that if you just jump twice. Yeah, we just back off. Okay. Good movement. I was just mad that our Haze was farming jungle instead of helping with mid. Yeah, I get you. That was a pretty bad call. I mean, both times with her of not coming to mid. God. DP the potential fight. I mean, yeah, they are probably just gonna group on this walker. Okay. Lash is looking for an ult, I think. Oh, he's doing the bug abuse. That's cool. We should hit a lasso. Unfortunate. Good lasso. Do we really let? No shot. Oh yeah, good viscous cube. We do live. And then we just 2 away. You should just 2 to base. It's very risky for you to stay here. You're putting yourself in so much danger. How does Seven not have lightning scroll yet? What the fuck? What is this? Oh my god. I mean, he's probably just new to the game, so like, no flame. But like, yeah, he rushed refresher. But like, god. He didn't like the info. Oh, that's a big ult. Damn. That is unfortunate. I mean, yeah, we have to fight around that walker. We didn't respect Lash ult enough, but honestly, he did kind of come out of nowhere and hit a fat ult. But that is kind of the thing where, like, if we had Warpstone instead of Cultists, oh wow, we're just immediately into another ult. If we had Warpstone instead of Cultists, we would have lived that. Yeah, for sure. Is your patron knocked? I think it is, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't think there's much you can do about the last fight. I like the fight. We just got to position more on cover into Lashul, but the biggest thing is just, you know, I mean, the most controllable thing is that we didn't have Warpstone, and that could definitely be changed and fixed. Okay. As far as your notes, I would say we should play with like play in the early game, just play more around your Shiv. Like you don't have to be so hyper passive, especially on that first wave. If your Shiv's push, like the best thing you can do in dual lanes, well, I mean obviously everyone's dual lane now, but like the way you want to play is just like mirroring your lane partner. So if they're passive, play passive. If they're aggressive, play aggressive. So when that Shiv is walking up, which he kind of has to because he's a shotgun character, you should mirror him and walking up. We should do more, like there was quite a few times where we were just kind of waiting for a wave. We should do more box maxing and more camps where we're like waiting for waves and we're waiting for waves to push in. And then lastly, I would say like if you're playing Holiday, you're like a pick character, and I mean, you did a pretty good job looking for picks. We could have looked for picks a little more, but it wasn't too bad. But generally, when we got those picks, we weren't like using them very well. Like we'd get a good pick, we'd get like again that I'm thinking that Ivy, we'd get a good pick, and then we just kind of reset. Like if you're getting a pick, it needs to be like, okay, I got a pick with my ult. Now we go run Urn. Now we go, you know, push a walker, try to split, get an objective, something like that. So if you're playing, you know, a very pick-based character, you really need to utilize those picks, or utilize the picks you get. Okay. Let me see if anyone I normally raid is live. Do I raid? I only have people here. I should. No reason not to.
Don't die.
I want to raid someone new, but let's raid this guy who I normally raid. Backsell. Let's see. I do want to raid someone new, but I do have to get off pretty quick. Slash raid. Backsell. Okay. I'll open the raid garb. Hope you had a good time. We'll be back tomorrow, you know, same time. 11 a.m. PS. Well, 11:30 a.m. PST with a stream. Have a good, have a good night, Swiss. I think it's night for you, right? Yeah. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed and keep it real. All right, VOD watchers. Have a good one as well.